Hello everyone and welcome! I am Razim, and this is Fists of Furry Dungeons and Dragons. Thank you all so much for coming, I really appreciate the support. Last time we left off, the group kind of died, and then they got better. There were some old people that came around and spoke about being the chosen ones and stuff. And then they ventured underground. Oh, and also it turns out that Elysian and Tayto may be related.
No.
Yeah.
That is literally impossible.
Also,
That's
Elysian,
that's not how that works.
I have one word for you. Polymorph.
Oh.
We'll have to
Poor
find
Tayto.
another adventure to find out the truth. Stay tuned for
Turlix.
that event. Future episodes.
Icon.
Oops, that's right.
Yeah, that is right.
Actually,
Bastard.
it's wrong, which is why he needs to change it.
Do you want me to
There.
kill you, Zale? I've
already
done
did.
it
No,
once!
Technically, I killed myself.
Yeah, you kind of didn't. You kind of just.
It was
sang.
an assisted event, given that I would not normally be floating over a lake.
I forgot to add activate the Pokemon stuff.
That's like the master warlock assassin version of dying on the toilet, isn't it?
Kind of.
Cupcake,
Except excuse, because cat.
Yes.
that comment can be taken so wrong.
Well,
Why
let's
do you
not
think
take
I
that
said
way.
it the way I did?
Okay. So, shall we get started?
Yes.
Actually, we are missing someone. Give me a moment while I call him repeatedly till he answers.
Oh yeah, blue dude.
Yep,
Took
as
you a
our,
while to notice that,
healer,
but yes.
who we probably should never spend a session without again.
And given what we are likely facing today, we will very much want somebody capable of channeling the positive energies. Yes.
Well, considering we can't even mess around with a bag of holding without almost dying.
I'm blaming Zale for that one.
Why? Zale never messed with a bag of holding. You
Yes,
stopped
you
him.
did.
No, he didn't. He never touched it.
You went to touch it, and that's why.
But he never actually touched it, so therefore it's your
And
fault.
That's just semantics.
Semantics
You're-
make the world go round, my friend.
You're semantic. Stop being anti-semantic.
You know what, Tayto? You know what? You're very semantic. I should quote that. You're very semantic.
Tayto, get back over here and die into the microphone.
It got a chuckle out of me, but not full-blown laughter.
Ah, damn.
Your
Alright,
family is
so
also sick. Wait,
the
I'm
missing person is
Alright.
coming. He'll be on in just a moment. In the meantime, hello everybody, welcome. Good to see you all. Uncle Lucy, I don't think I've seen you here before. Thanks for coming. I'm guessing you know Cupcake.
And Rika.
Oh, he's from... I'm confused about your gender, I'm gonna admit. Because your name says that you're a male, but then you say that you're a mistress, so... So, whatever you are, good to have you. You are apparently a Sea King in the Pokemon. For those of you that are in the stream, you can change the Pokemon you are by going to the extension down at the bottom of the description on the channel. There is also... You can also run the !avatars command, followed by a space, and then the Pokemon you want. Some Pokemon are locked to only subscribers, specifically the legendaries and some of the third tier evolutions. But yeah, that's how you do all that. Yeah. You can also attack each other. For example, there is that. I can go over and a Growlithe will beat the...
What's so funny?
I win.
Zim went to attack me, and I knew he was, so I attacked first.
I can also drop a bomb on people now. See, Turlets?
And? You were doing that to me the other day, too.
Oh.
Careful, collateral damage.
Blue Queen of Dragons. Rayquaza is a legendary and is locked to subscribers. I'm sorry, but kind of got to leave something for them to get as a perk for supporting the channel.
Hello, Commander. In response to your request,
Like
we have
that.
sent backup. Good luck, Commander. We are forever in your debt.
Thank you for that subscription renewal. Hey, it registers that you've subscribed for 13 months in a row, even though you missed
Yay.
April.
Yeah, I did miss April. I said that. Ooh.
Wait. Oh, hey, Kiero, good to see you. Are you going to come join the game tonight? Well, anyways, let's get started. I was hoping he'd pop in already, but we can start without him. I mean, it's not like you guys need him or anything, right?
No, unless we get in combat.
Oh,
We just
then you
miss him
probably
since he
know him.
ditched us.
Oh, Kiero? Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Kiero,
Kiero.
it is only up to Gen 3, unfortunately. The way this program works is that there are... people basically make these little avatars. So some fan made these Pokemon ones. And unfortunately, only up to Gen 3 is available. So anyways...
I'm okay with that.
We've got Zale that is still tiny.
And more than a little inebriated. Thank you
Oh,
very much.
that's right.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
and very inebriated. Tayto and Elysian are having a grandfather-grandson moment.
He's not my grandpa.
We don't know.
You know how
Maybe
Tayto really likes Minotaurs who are twice his age? I mean, maybe it's just kind of the same thing. Turlix just likes older seals.
Maybe. But this also means I can't insult Theo's family for now because I'm mostly Theo's family.
But he's not. I'm not blood related to him. That can't be.
The physical laws of this realm, it is more than possible.
Very much.
There are any number of methods for it.
No.
If
I
you
mean-
took on the family of every person you slept with, can you imagine the family reunions? That's not how it works. That's not how it works. No, Tayto, Turlix is not Tayto's grandpa.
You sure?
Yes.
Why?
Unless somebody pays money for that to be the case, in which case I'll shut up.
Speaking of paying money, all of you can use your Ethereum. You all earn Z coins by just watching the stream or supporting it through many means. There are also some other ways to earn Z coins, and if you can use them to influence our D&D games.
What would be the ethereal influence to make that true, by the way?
Do what?
To make Tayto and Elysian actually grandpa and grandson?
I'd say that's just a moderate.
Okay.
Yeah! No!
I mean, it's not that big of an influence on the game's story or anything.
Yeah, but I don't like it.
And everybody does pick on Tayto all the time.
To be fair, I'm an easy target.
I mean, he's not the size of a midget at present. No, I've gone beyond a midget level at this point.
What do you mean? I'm
you're
5'6".
about 2 feet tall.
Exactly.
You're shorter than my toddler.
Yes, I am.
And
How tall is your toddler?
He's
Came out
actually
of you.
he is actually freakishly tall. He's in the 97th percentile for his height, meaning he is taller than 96 other children his age. He's just over 3 feet tall.
Wow.
Yep, and just over 30 pounds.
Tall boy.
Yeah, well, I mean, his dad and I aren't exactly short people.
what are you talking about, Shenzi? You are tiny.
What?
You are short as fuck.
Yeah, compared to you.
That's all that matters.
Mr. 6'4".
6'6".
Seriously?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
To join the boss, you do have to have some coins, by the way, guys. So, unfortunately, if you didn't have 20 Z coins to join, you wouldn't be able to actually get in there. But anyways, let's go ahead and actually get started. I hope he'll be in here soon.
Who's in front of us right now?
What do you mean?
Like, who's on point?
That's a good question. Who is on point?
Last I checked, that was Zale. Just because nobody stopped him.
No, I wasn't gonna stop you.
That said,
I'm
it
worried.
took
I
you
got
all
other
of
things to
steps
worry
catch up
about.
with him. There's also the fact that Zale can see in the darkness, which most of you cannot.
Also, I did add a new thing to the channel, guys. There's a... I don't fully understand how it works, to be honest, but you can actually earn a free subscription and other things by going through that link that just got posted in the chat. And I guess there's a few different things that you can complete, like downloading a downloading a app on your phone, your basic little ways that you earn money in most mobile apps, honestly. But hey, it's another option. And it does support the channels, so... Anyways. Thank you for that follow there, Commander Root. After having made it through the doorway, you find yourselves in a dirt hallway. It is clear from the sides of the hall that you are walking through what was a mass grave. There are pieces of decomposing clothing and rusty armor here and there, shards of weapons, bits of bone that have mostly crumbled away, and so on. This particular hall appears to have been dug through to the door in the recent weeks. Scrabbling at where the door once stood shows signs of something trying to force its way out. The air is cold and clammy, your breath misting in front of you.
Mini Zale totters forward at his full speed, which is probably 15 right now.
Basically.
You're so tiny.
Can I at least get an AC boost for being so small?
You'll have disadvantages as well.
Yes, a penalty to strength and physical attacks. I'll take it. And a
Okay.
speed of 15. Thank you very much. Shall we say
Basically,
it compensates for my lack of armor?
We'll consider you to be under the effects of the reduced portion of an enlarged reduced spell.
Such was my assumptive.
Yes, Uncle Lucy, you are on screen. In fact, I
Alright.
can pick you up. Wrong one.
Yes.
There! Whee!
I dropped a 19 for that. I hope you're happy.
Sorry, what? I'm kind of sitting here swinging around an Eevee. Okay, what did you roll that for?
Well, I'm walking into a dank, dim hallway, and I would rather like to see what's ahead of me. Dark vision extends 120 feet.
Alright.
Beer vision extends further.
You see a pink elephant up ahead.
Aren't you still drunk?
Oh, excessively so.
Yes.
I think that's why he's running in full bore.
Have you ever seen Zale take point on anything before?
Never.
It looks like a very fun pink elephant. Just kind of filling the hallway up ahead.
A pink elephant?
Yes, a pink elephant. In fact, I think I beget 2 at this level, so second one... I don't even need to roll disadvantage for that, it's going to be a miss. No pink elephant would ever have an AC below 13.
What the hell are you doing?
I am attacking the pink elephant.
Stop!
In fact, what shall I say?
Phil, you're drunk.
The attacks go straight through
An
the elephant.
abomination.
The rest of you do not see anything. As far as you're aware, Zell's just kind of throwing eldritch blasts for
I
no
really
reason.
don't see anything because it's dark. So, for all they know, there's a skeleton down there, and he is drunkenly screaming about
There is
abominations
actually
and an attack.
There is actually a dim light in the hallway.
Uh-huh.
Enough so
Hearing
that you
that
guys
there-
can see.
Hearing that there is an abomination, Tayto will rush in to join Zale.
And Shenzi is behind Tayto because nobody hurts my tiny Zale!
Elysian's in the back with his bow. may or may not want to clip Zale for pushing him into the back.
There is nothing that you guys can see. Zale's Eldritch Blast just go off into the darkness. Rather, into the light ahead.
Well, Zale, good job. You destroyed it. Whatever it was, it's disintegrated.
Is the pink elephant still there?
It is. It turns around and just casually walks away down the hallway.
Zale chases after it. Double speed.
Zale, what?
Give me
If I
a
was
dexterity
drunk, I
save.
would chase a pink elephant, let's be honest here.
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Zale, tell us what you're fighting, Tayto says.
The rest of you watch Zale run down the hallway. It is extending deeper into the ground. He quickly runs out of sight, unless you're following.
Tayto follows.
I've been following,
called
and
back to you, and your
I'm
question
I'm gonna try to see what he's seeing, even though I know I can't, but like that's just what Shenzi would do.
Well, yeah.
Like, yeah, at this point, we're watching him like a toddler.
Yes, and all he will yell back is a
toddler.
very slurred, "It might be worth something if we can catch it," and
What might be worth something, Zale?
Zale, you come up to a ledge. It's a rather narrow ledge, opening into a large chasm. You barely manage to pull yourself back just in time. Shenzi, you of course do not see anything of what Zale is seeing. Zale,
Okay,
the pink
do we
elephant
see
is-
the ledge up ahead?
Yes.
I would like to run full speed to try and catch Zale before he falls off because he's drunk and I'm afraid for him.
He managed
Tayto's
to
right behind
throw
him. Tayto
himself
just
back
grabs.
and he managed to throw himself back and fall onto his rump
Okay, that's
with
not
the
as
dex
scary.
save.
Alright. Tayto picks up Zale and brings
Holds him
him
like
back.
a toddler.
More like over my shoulder,
Okay.
as I don't want him to throw up in my arms.
is the pink elephant still visible, or has it vanished with the ledge?
It is gone.
Wait, well, I'm not sure if it flew away or it teleported, but that thing has to have been worth something.
What was it, Zale? What were you trying to kill?
It was one of the, well, what did I call it? Olive, it was big and pink, and I'm sure that someone would have paid quite a bit of money
Tayto
for
blinks in surprise. Like, I can't. There's a GIF for it somewhere. Is it GIF? GIF?
It's GIF, and we are not having this argument.
it. It is actually Jif. I'm sorry, but the official pronunciation is Jif.
Moving on.
I can't move on yet. Hold on.
Zale,
Shenzi, just let it go.
it's GIF.
I agree with Shenzi.
It is GIF in the same way that an invite is a noun, so yes.
Okay, so. Oh my god, I completely blanked out on what we're doing. I laughed too
We're
hard.
chasing
Going-
pink elephants down crypt hallways, how's that?
Alright.
Going down the hallway, you come to a large chasm. Far below are thousands of undead creatures swaying back and forth. There is a sense of...
Tayto, you're one of them hunter fellows. Can
Zale,
elephants fly?
Zale,
Can
wait.
they flap their big ears real hard?
Player behind Zale, wait. DM is still describing something.
Zale is drunk. He breaks the fourth wall.
There is a sense of waiting as they mill about below you. The ledge you stand on is narrow, and as you watch, part of the ledge in front of you crumbles away into the canyon below, though the undead take no notice. The entire area is lit by blue glowing mushrooms. There is a scent of death and rotting flesh in the air, which is stronger near these mushrooms. There are really only two ways to go from here, down or to the left, following the ledge. As you stand there, you hear a familiar voice behind you.
Oh, those stupid things and their dead beady eyes!
No. No.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. Hey, I remember you, Billy!
No.
What the hell
Well,
are
I
you
took
doing
a couple
here?
of mushrooms.
Hey, those mushrooms are really good. They let you do, oh, I forget what it is. It's something really cool. Or is it not?
What did
I
you
don't
say,
remember.
Cupcake?
I pick a couple of mushrooms.
Riseroth, that is a perfect sound right now.
Mm.
Cupcake, as you reach out and touch one of the shrooms, give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh, yummy.
You pull back as pain explodes up your arm. As you watch, your hand is beginning to rot.
What?
Oh yeah, that's what those do. I forgot.
Don't touch the mushrooms! Fix this! Fix this! Where's our healer? Blue dude! Ah!
As you watch, you just feel this pain through your arm, the flesh almost melting away from your fingers.
Oh.
Blue dude! I can only resurrect a thing! I can't resurrect an arm! Blue dude!
I mean, zombie hands are a thing.
Okay, but I'm in pain,
I
so...
hope the group takes this as a huge lesson. You don't touch random plants with your bare hands.
Okay, but it smells like death, and death is my friend.
Yeah, but death isn't a friend to everybody else.
Well, I'm not everybody else.
So it's your best friend.
Okay, for real though, where is Blue Dude?
He said he's going to be a little late. He works late on Fridays, unfortunately, sometimes.
Okay.
It was Ray that I was waiting for. He does come up to you, taking a look at your hand. It does seem to have stopped at the base of your four fingers there. You were able to pull back fast enough to keep the damage from going further. You still have some muscles in your fingers, enough to still move them, but mostly they are nothing but bone.
Okay, well that looks really cool.
Unfortunately, he is not able to do anything about it.
Oh man.
Hey, you're a necromancer with the skeleton fingers, so... I mean, it kind of fits.
I'm just staring at them and moving my fingers and watching what happens with a look of concern and panic and intrigue all at once.
The rest of you can see quite clearly what she is. So nowhere near it is not an hallucination.
It could be a joint hallucination.
Do you want me to amputate? You want me to...
I need both of my hands.
Okay.
It is not spreading. It did stop.
Don't worry there, I am a master of the healing art of Karn Assad.
The what?
I have a healing touch. He extends his arm to touch her hand, and it just goes through because he's a ghost.
You know what? You know what? Tayto just walks into the ghost. Like, just occupies the same space. What do you think of that?
Oh, it's been a long time since I've had someone inside me like that.
Tayto just quickly backs off when he says that. Creepy old man.
Oh my.
Yeah, of course you'd be interested.
Bad.
Ray, this is your whole thing, so.
Oh, okay. You, the chosen one, Jimmy, do you have the turtle shell?
We stuck it in the door.
Oh, yeah, alright. Now, all of you are now the chosen ones.
Who chose us?
That's not important.
What are we chosen for?
More importantly, why?
You are the chosen ones.
Is there a prophecy?
Yes, you are chosen to fight the army of undead with those beating eyes.
I ask him how much we're getting paid.
He holds out his arm and produces a pile of 6 bricks that just heavily fall to the floor. You must carry these to the end in order to receive the weapon that lets you destroy these undead once and for all.
I just realized something. Do we need to destroy these undead? We have a
Or-
necromancer. We
Yeah, I
can
was gonna
just
say,
force her to control them.
yeah.
Yeah.
No! If
No?
she tries, they will consume her,
Oh.
and she will be left
Don't
to spend
teach
eternity
my
with
hamster
me.
to suck eggs.
Oh,
Okay, never mind then.
Yeah, I don't even want to spend eternity with me. You must carry these to the end. I never got to make it. You must
Okay.
pick up these bricks. They are
pick it.
enchanted.
Tayto picks up a brick.
Give me a
How
strength
heavy
check.
is
Elysian would also pick up a brick.
Well, by pick up, I mean try to.
Both of you give me a
Shenzi's
strength
not
check.
touching anything.
Is there any additional penalty for having doubles advantage on a strength check?
No, it's just disadvantage.
Oh, good God!
Oh.
Zale's got it.
Pretty sure Elysian
So,
has it too.
Tiny, drunk Zale scampers down Tayto and just heaves a brick over his head.
The bricks are probably as big as you.
This brick is literally just about the same size as Zale. He heaves it over his head, totters backwards towards the ledge for a moment before gathering his balance again. And just, you faintly hear a little jingle, which I can actually, play for you, because I think it's this. There.
Yay!
Tayto, you bend over to pick it up. You get it about an inch off the floor before you just feel your muscles give out and drop it.
Come on, put your back into it, Jimmy.
I thought you were supposed to put your legs into it.
Yeah, don't
Turlix.
put your back into it. I can't fix your broken back, just a,
What?
dead body.
Oh, I don't know about you youngins. You're complaining about everything. Back in my day, we put your back into it.
And that's why you're a hunchback.
Time, you manage to get your fingers under it a bit and lift it. You get about 2 inches off the floor before your muscles give out again. Give me a dex save.
Damn, Tayto!
You take 2 points of bludgeoning damage as your fingers are caught underneath it.
Shenzi tries to pick up the brick that fell on Tayto.
Give me a strength check. Shenzi, you pick up this brick with no problems. You're currently carrying 2 of them. You think that maybe this skeleton hand might have some extra strength in it now? Of all things, it's just, you're carrying 2 of them. They are incredibly heavy.
What the heck?
Turlix, you do pick up one yourself as well.
Oh, come on,
I am
Tayto.
gonna
It's not
pick
the
one
first
up.
time I've
Elysian
outspanked
puts
you.
it in the bag of coaling.
That
so
does it. I'm getting one.
It does not fit through the opening of the bag of colding. Or sorry,
I
colding.
fit through that hole. I'm pretty sure a brick can fit through that hole.
And
Yeah,
yet
he has a
somehow
point.
it does not.
Now, if there's
Okay, if
enchantment,
you want to argue, okay.
now if there's an enchantment on it that prevents me from putting it in, that's one thing.
No, it's just heavy enough that I could just have it rip through the bottom of the bag.
But there is no bottom to the bag.
Yes,
It's
there
a
is.
special brick.
This is ostensibly an artifact level item, if it does what Mr. Old Guy says
Fine,
it does.
goes in the backpack.
My name is Avagantimos.
Avocados?
Avagantimos.
Avocados.
Jillian, don't call me that. Listen to your mother.
You're male, sir.
Nim will go over and sniff at one of them, asking for Cupcake to help him, because he can't really pick it up himself. But it can be strapped to his back.
I will strap one of the two that I'm holding to his back. Or should I strap both of them to your back?
Just one. Azeroth will come over for the last one.
Okay.
Zale has probably tottered a good 200 feet down the path by now.
Hey,
Zale,
Tayto, you need me to carry that
Hmm?
brick for you?
well,
No,
you're still carrying
I got it.
You sure?
Yeah, shut up.
Cupcake is still
Hey.
carrying the 2 bricks. Tayto doesn't have one.
But I thought Tayto picked one up.
No, you picked it up.
Hey, go
Well, I
back.
thought
Tayto
he
hasn't
picked
been able to pick any of them up.
Yeah, I'm trying to pick up another one. I rolled a 17 strength check for that.
Okay, you managed to take one of the 2 from Cupcake then.
Yeah. There. Put this on my shoulder. There we good.
As far as you guys can tell, these bricks are nothing more than simple stone blocks. There seems to be nothing of importance to them, but he does insist that there is something important, so...
I will listen that there's probably nothing important. However, this is something Shenzi would do.
Oh, good heavens. It is
You
something
and your
Kenzie
high
would do.
rolls.
Unfortunately, there is such a powerful aura of magic in the area that you cannot determine if there is any coming specifically from these bricks.
Oh man, what good's a 20?
Unfortunately, in this case, not much.
No matter how high your perception check in a darkened room, you cannot read a book.
Touche.
It's pronounced
That,
Poosh.
that said, you might ask for a bone to be thrown to you about the undead horde below if you got a 20 on an Arcana.
None shall see me.
There's nothing to be
Though
seen
my
down
battle
there.
cry may give me away.
Okay. Except Zale. tottering
Hawthorne,
along.
I'm refunding that one because it's not gonna be. I'm sorry. That one's being rejected.
Okay.
By the way, Tayto, you do have some ethereal influence.
Oh, yay! What happened?
You and Elysian both know for sure that you are somehow related. You just have this
No.
dawning
Is that-
in your mind.
Is that what Riseroth paid for?
Perhaps. Also, Tayto, you feel a weight in one of your pockets.
What the?
But you are currently
Uh,
holding a brick and unable to reach into your pocket.
I could take the brick for you.
No, I got a brick.
As you gather up the bricks, the old man just walks through several of you, heading out to the left and following the ledge. It is not wide enough to walk normally across, and he is indeed not actually stepping on anything, walking with 1 foot off the ledge. Zale,
Is it wide enough for mini Zale?
you can walk normally.
Yes.
The rest of you will have to walk sideways. Carefully.
I'm honestly not certain why you all went all big and massive when we were going underground. I mean, it just makes sense to stay your normal size.
Oh, I love drunk Zale in a dungeon.
Are you guys
Alright.
walking along, or just gonna stand there talking?
Yeah.
Go and start walking sideways.
So
Carefully.
Zale is in front. Who's following Zale?
Question:
Yes.
How
I will.
far is the ledge that we're walking? I mean, how wide is the ledge that we're walking on?
It's rather narrow. You will have to walk sideways along it.
All right, but how wide is the brick?
The brick is about 2 feet in each dimension.
That's
Alright.
not a brick!
That's like a cube.
In this day and age, it actually, aside from it not being elongated, that's the size of a typical brick.
Whatever.
They were
Okay.
more of blocks, but still.
Okay,
Alright,
well,
so
if
here-
it's 2 feet wide and it fits through, I should be able to walk through forwards.
The ledge opens over the cliff.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, you gotta walk sideways to inch along this ledge.
All right, I will walk sideways.
Who is following Zale?
Me.
Me.
Tayto.
Cupcake said first, so who is behind Cupcake?
Tayto.
And I guess Elysian will be next, and then Nim and Azeroth in the back.
Okay. What do you want us to roll?
Give me dexterity checks. Acrobatics, rather, sorry.
Uh-oh. We've all got our little heroic thingies, right? Because I'm probably going to die here if we don't.
We're waiting on you, Turlix. Please put down whatever you're doing and pay attention.
I forgot.
Zale?
Oh, you required one from Zale?
Yes. No disadvantage, but
Oh. I'll take that.
basically your small size would give you advantage on this, but your
it's cancelled out
drunkenness
by the
gives you...
inebriation, so it's just a flat 19.
Exactly.
You're flat.
You are all
No,
able
it's
to
just
make
that you're
it...
really, really big right now. It's sort of odd, actually.
You are all able to make it across safely.
Yay!
Well, it finally took you long enough. I just had to walk across. What's wrong with you?
We're not ghosts, so we can't float. That's what's wrong with us.
You know, I've always had this question, like since I don't know, 5 minutes ago or so. Can ghosts see giant flying pink elephants? Because I'm pretty sure they're worth something, and if you were to go and get about and find it for us, I'd split with you at least 80-20 to me.
Did you just say giant flying pink elephant?
Yeah, no,
Yes.
see, there's one down there. It's a
There's
bit
the legend of the pink elephant in this cave.
What? What?
You have seen it.
What?
The conditions must have been dire.
No, see, exactly, and if it's a legend, it's worth something, and I know this fellow in Nolan, back in town, would pay at least a sack of gold for it.
If it has revealed it to you, then yes, chase it. Chase the pink elephant.
I... What?
Yeah, no,
Well-
that's exactly what I plan to do if it shows itself again.
I think the pink elephant's fake.
What'd you say? I wasn't listening.
Persuasion check from Zale to convince them that the pink elephant is real.
Go ahead.
Nope. No, it was right in the hallway, and it was big and pink, and I'm pretty sure it flew away.
I'm gonna need
They do that
insight
while
checks from
tapping
everybody.
Their ear things really
In the
hard.
tower,
I'm pretty
please.
sure. But I didn't see it fly, but since there was that ledge there and everything, and I'm pretty sure it had to go somewhere.
Is this insight against Zale's persuasion? Because Tayto has, like, checked out. He is not listening to Zale.
Yes.
Okay.
Zale and Shenzi, give me a d6 roll, please.
With disadvantage?
No, just straight up. Elysian is enthralled with what Zale is saying. He definitely believes Zale. The rest of you know that he's just completely bonkers right now. Of course, Elysian's eyes probably kind of lit up when he heard the sound of a, sack of gold. So,
Yeah.
Cha-ching!
Getting gold is lots of fun. And if a pink elephant's the way to do it, then so be it.
a
It's
while
better than chasing the dragon.
A while passes as you finally find a large path leading deeper into the earth. There are mushrooms lighting the way, the stench powerful around you in this enclosed space. You eventually come
Zale
upon...
sniffs at his armpits. And now I'm sitting, I had a bath just the other night. It's not me.
You eventually come upon a rough bend with another large chasm in the center. Moving to the right and around the chasm before heading deeper. The stench of undeath is even stronger in this room as you hear the clacking of bones before skeletons crawl out of the chasm. And some just pushing themselves out of the wall next to the mushrooms. On the other side of the chasm are a small collection of severely rotted bodies. They begin to move as you enter and look at you. You can't help but shiver as eyes filled with an insatiable hunger look at you. One lacking lips pushes out a shriveled tongue to lick over its exposed teeth and gums. Beyond the chasm, 2 of these rotted bodies look over at you. They were clearly standing guard before another chamber's entrance on the far side.
The ghost points out to one of the zombies. Oh, I remember him. That guy was a dick. Hit him hard.
What do you do?
Ah, he was just a dick. You know those people.
Yeah. Tayto
You
just
know, the
looks
people
over
named
at-
Dick.
I knew this one guy. Tax evasion.
Oh, that guy over there, he would always just sit around spouting nonsense, that old coot. Man, he was annoying to listen to.
So he's the lazy.
Was he your father?
I don't know. That makes sense.
Shenzi's not paying any attention to the old man. And what was I gonna say? Oh, she is so excited about all the dead things that her eyes get all shiny and bright and happy and excited, and it's almost enough to light the whole room because she's so happy!
Okay, you get to go try and make friends with them first.
Yay! More friends!
Yeah, here you go. Like, Tayto just kind of pushes Shenzi out in front of him. Like, yeah, turn the skeletons, turn all the undead to our side.
Shenzi's already in front of Tayto.
Yes, but now just pushed slightly. Just a little bit further.
Please roll initiatives.
Do I have disadvantage?
Not on... No.
Good. Then I retain my advantage. I had to ask if I can find.
Froth, good to see you.
Ooh, dropped a 1.
Konnichiwa.
Yeah, boy.
I now vote to replace every greeting we do to the viewers with "Yeah, boy."
No.
Oh, I thought you were going to say konnichiwa, which I would approve of, actually.
Konnichiwa.
All right.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, wait. It would help if I
We're
were
done.
trying to start this as, you know, the DM.
I'm done. Go ahead.
All right.
We have no supreme ruler guiding us in this battle. We'll win every time.
Alright, well, I'll leave these ones to you. You guys just, yeah, I'll be back. He disappears.
Hey, don't you want to take out that guy who was a dick?
I'll let you do it.
Zale! Skeleton, the undead begin to charge. Skeleton 2 coming up to you and attacking with a claw. Sorry, with a short sword. I'm going to assume that just misses. Yep. Even if you've got a different one.
No.
It was an 8.
Unless the inebriation has lowered my AC considerably, yes. But given drunken boxing, I'd say it should go up.
Well, either way, an 8 would miss.
You're not wrong.
Gas 2 just remains where it is. Elysian!
Yeah.
No. Do not do that.
Do what?
Whatever noise you were trying to go for there.
Yeah, that.
No.
Anyways, let's see now. So, I guess I might as well support the teeny,
Oh, get on with it!
Let
Puss in
me
Boots
finish.
is the appropriate term.
Words are hard, okay? With his rapier by stabbing that skeleton. The rapier.
You hit.
Yay! Which means I now get to the rapier plus the little sneak that I am. I get to do this too. Yay!
I didn't think
I
sneak
killed the
attack
skeleton.
worked.
Sorry, Shenzi.
Actually... let's see. I don't see anything, but let's check this. In prior editions, you could not sneak up on skeletons, and so I don't think you would actually get sneak attack on undead.
I'm fairly certain in 5th edition it does.
I think so as well. I'm not seeing
1
anything
second.
to the contrary.
Google! Giggle!
1 second.
Either
What
way,
was it?
Oh.
You don't
It's-
get advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it. That enemy is incapacitated and you don't have disadvantage on the attack roll. So basically, if an ally such as Zale is right next to me, I
Okay,
attack.
The question
Elysian.
isn't.
What?
that's not the question.
What question?
Whether or not undead are immune to sneak attack.
Oh!
There are no longer strict rules for each individual creature type. Undead and
Yeah.
constructs no longer have built-in immunities to crits or sneak attacks.
Second and
okay.
third were the only editions that prevented it.
Oh!
Skeleton.
Pathfinder does not allow on aberrations. And
Yeah, they in other words, they can take crits and sneak attack.
Skeleton 9 will advance and attack Azeroth.
Him being the much larger target in every sense of the word.
I am the bigger guy here. I know.
Yes, you are a much bigger man.
With a crit miss.
Pretty sure he's the tallest one.
I'm pretty sure the skeleton wants up to attack Azeroth, moved to swing his sword, and then, huh? Little cat?
It was a feint, I swear. The target may make an attack of opportunity against you. If they miss, you may make an attack of opportunity against them with advantage. So you may make an attack, Azeroth.
Well,
Smash
I-
its brains
point-
in.
I have never really attacked anything before because I healed all the other times. So wait, no, that's not the right weapon. Whoops.
You've
I
attacked
believe-
before.
I used healing arts. I think this is what I use. I may be wrong.
You didn't roll it on them.
Ah. Which one's number 9? Cry.
The one right in front of you.
You
Oh,
can roll it
fair
on the
point.
map as well, by the way.
Okay, okay. Sorry, I'm not used to attacking things. I've only healed people. Okay, fine. I will roll it on the skeleton. There we go. Better? Did I roll the right thing?
You did. And you hit. Roll for damage.
Aha. On the skeleton.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. That's
Okay,
perfect.
whoever's drinking, please mute yourself. Be courteous to others, please. Alright, next up. Zale.
Skeletons have vulnerability to bludgeoning damage.
No, this makes sense. No one ever asked for So big, it's giant, and what did I do? Kill an entire hill giant tribe and resurrect them?
Oh yeah, they do have weakness to them.
This is interesting. Now, I'm gonna slip on you here, friend, and now this guy here, he looks nasty.
Are you making any particular moves?
Yes, he took a small little slip behind Elysian and will cast Eldritch Blast on this skeleton in front of him.
You hit, but you are subject to an attack of opportunity from both of them.
But I slipped behind Elysian. Look at the map.
I'm aware of that. You slipped out of the threat range of Skeleton 9.
Bonus action disengage. I apologize, I should have specified. And by slip behind, that is what I meant.
Okay.
I disengaged from battle.
You do
Rogue.
hit the skeleton.
There's Skelly 7. Second attack. Oops, that was not with disadvantage. I'll roll another one and his damage.
I'm not going to give
I
you
could just-
disadvantage on that. It's okay.
Well, in that case, you can take that damage roll, or I can roll it again on him.
That damage roll, go ahead and roll it on him.
Can do.
Please stop humming.
Skeleton 5 will remain where it is and shoot with a short bow at Shenzi.
Excuse
It
me?
hits.
No, it doesn't.
Are you using something?
No, I'm just being a smart ass.
Okay.
The power of
You are the most
imagination
intelligent
compels
in
you.
the party.
For a whole 3 points of piercing damage. Nim will
Don't worry.
charge forward for Ghoul 1. Well, actually, he won't be able to. So he'll move up and attack Skeleton 9.
He's on NPC mode and attack what's in front of him.
And he's got advantage. It's either way. Whoosh! Skeleton 9 is down.
Woohoo!
Skeleton 4 will take a step forward and fire with a short bow at Nimotar. It hits for 5 points of piercing damage. Shenzi, come on down.
Oh boy!
What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Well, apparently these things are not friends.
You gotta
So
make
I
them.
guess I'm gonna shoot something.
I thought you could convert them.
No, I can just raise undead. I keep forgetting that I'm pushed to talk and I start to say something and it's like, oh, no, not really. Woo!
I was responding to Riseroth.
Okay, well, it's the ghast's turn.
Hey, Zloba? Thank you
Wait,
for
doesn't-
that follow, Zloba. And good to have you. Thanks for coming by. Okay, the ghast is remaining where it is, guarding this entrance. Skeleton 3, on the other hand, is going to shoot a short bow at Elysian. For a crit.
No!
Too bad.
Unfortunately, you saying no does not make it not so.
Well, if I will it hard enough. Must impart more willpower. Anyways. Not bad.
Alright, let's draw a card. Put that in. Let's see. This little piggy. The arrow lodges itself in your foot. You take triple damage, and your speed is reduced by half until you finish a short rest.
Damn.
Do undead rest?
This is on Elysian.
I know, but the thought arose.
You take 9 points of piercing damage. You'll have to manually put that in.
So wait, you take a dot?
Nope, I'm not 98. It's not 98. It's only 9.
I'm okay with it being 98.
No.
Why
Not
not?
dying this session.
Why? I'm
Healer,
kind of the
raise
one
his
that's
hand.
in charge of that.
I'm raising my hand slowly. Heals. Heals.
We got a badass over here. Skeleton 7 is going to advance and attack Elysian with a short sword.
Sorry.
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes! Rusk!
It hits for 3 points of piercing damage. We have an ethereal influence.
Dun, 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 dun. Wait, what is it? What is it? Cry? What is it? I swear to God, if it's one more elderly person, I don't think I can stand it.
A ray.
Huh?
Give me one moment, guys. I'm gonna send Ray a PM.
Quick recap. What was casted on you, dude? I missed what it did. Anyone? Anyone remember?
Cast it on who?
Last turn, it was cast on you. I don't know, one of the skeletons did something, and I missed what it did.
I don't know who cast what.
That's okay. If it makes you feel any better, I totally missed you finally joining the call because I'm having like 3 different conversations right now.
You're fine. I didn't really say much.
There you go, Ray.
So, the ghost reappears in front of Shenzi. Oh, hey guys, you're doing great here. I just wanted to let you know you're doing good with this battle with the skeletons and that asshole. Shenzi, I have a gift for you, chosen one.
Oh?
Here, take this skull. I have a feeling that you will appreciate the look of it
It's
and
a skull.
It's
various intricacies upon it. reach out your hand. Here, take it.
I absolutely take the skull.
And we have
I
another
imagine she
one.
runs up and grabs it.
Those are coming later. Also, we've got 20 viewers. Thank you guys for stopping around and hanging out. I'm gonna refund that Azai because they are coming. Shenzi, what he is handing you is the skull of a large wolf. You can feel necrotic energy coming off of it. It is large enough for you to wear it on your head.
Oh, no way!
You have the sense that it will allow you to make friends with undead.
Oh my god!
Once per...
Yay! We are best friends now.
No!
For all of eternity.
Yeah.
We're friends.
Do you have an off switch, sir?
No, but some may say I have an on switch.
Turn him off, turn him off, turn him off!
I mean, Tayto, you already did push that on switch.
No!
You did walk into him.
That's an inch.
Cupcake, that came from Riseroth. I did modify it a little bit. Azai is modifying it as well.
Oh?
The skull will only work if you make a pun about undead.
Oh no!
I will allow that, especially as a game-breaking one.
Hey, you old bag of bones. Glad to see you standing. Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
This skull... the old man disappears again. So this wolf skull helmet thing will allow you to take control of 1 to 2 undead creatures. You'll need to make a d4 roll to see how many. Basically 1 or 2 gives you 1, 3 or 4 gives you 2. They must be within 10 feet of the primary target. And it is able to be used once every 24 hours. After the 24 hours are up, you may retain control of them through the use of the Animate Dead spell.
Ooh.
Otherwise, they will become very unfriendly.
Oh boy.
Go ahead and add it to your sheet. I assume you're going to be using it here shortly.
You mean like all the time?
Well, once per day, but yes.
Which is like all the time. Yeah! And I will happily add it to my sheet as soon as my toddler is not on my arm.
So anyways, back to the combat
he's
here.
Sick. He gets a free one.
Fair enough. All right. They will get a saving throw, just so you are aware. It will be based on your spell DC.
And by how good the pun is.
And how good the pun is.
That's totally fair.
Alright, so Skeleton 7 did its damage. On to Tayto.
Tayto's like, okay, so you're not going to do anything super duper special. What did I get? Tayto reaches into his pocket.
You guys are
Pulls
still
out whatever
carrying
it
these
is that we
bricks.
got. Oh, right, we are.
Speaking of, you all will have disadvantage on your attacks while carrying them.
What if I use the brick as the attack?
Then you also have disadvantage for using an improvised weapon.
Yeah.
Damn it. I do it anyway! This
But
brick is
reaching-
magic! It's going into your head!
And that said, skeletons are vulnerable to bludgeoning damage, so...
Yes. That's exactly what I was thinking of.
You, reaching into your pocket, you find another potato.
Does it at least have sour cream?
I
It's just
also
a
throw
raw
the
potato.
at the skeleton too.
You can't do
Whatever.
both.
Fine, I
Make
smash
an attack
the-
roll.
Whatever. Wait, what's the roll for an improvised weapon on the actions?
Just a regular attack. No proficiency bonus, so basically strength.
That should hit.
You hit the skeleton. And as you smash it into the skeleton, it turns to dust.
The
These
brick or the
are
skeleton?
undead destroying bricks.
Or it just had 1 health left.
Well, that's why you didn't have me roll damage, I guess.
No
So,
reason to.
they're not invulnerable to bludgeoning. Where did you get that, Hawthorne?
We didn't say invulnerable, we said vulnerable. In 5th edition, skeletons especially are vulnerable to bludgeoning and will take double damage.
Skeleton
Wow.
1 is going to shoot with a short bow.
And that's why I love my morning stars.
The arrow shooting through the air at Tayto
Potato,
and hitting with a crit.
potato, potato.
Bring it on, bitch.
Well, gonna be like that, huh?
He was in character. He wasn't referring to the GM.
Yes.
Something slipped. The arrow slides into somehow perfectly piercing your belt, going into your thigh, causing triple
Ow.
damage, and your AC is reduced by 1d6 for
My
1d6
AC
rounds.
is?
Yes. It is reduced by 5.
Ouch.
Your pants are barely hanging on.
I don't wear pants that.
Is why I took off my
Your
pants today.
armor, they're kind of, hanging off of you, barely.
Oh.
You take 21 points of piercing damage from the
Holy
arrow.
Jesus!
Ow.
Why didn't you
That-
pull up your pants first? Damn it!
This
Skeleton,
is an arrow in me. This hurts.
you'll need to manually enter that, Tayto.
Oh.
No.
Skeleton 8 is over there. It's gonna move up next to this mushroom and make a short bow attack at Nim. And it misses. Skeleton 6 will also be shooting across the chasm with a short bow at the one that is unfortunately most in front of it. Tayto.
My every hurt.
For another 20. Not
Wait, what?
natural.
Oh shit. Okay.
You take 4 points of piercing damage. Shenzi, I believe it is /W. /W space the player's name. I think it'll autocomplete for you, and then the message. Ghoul 4 advances.
You guys take too much damage. I can't heal you all. God darn it. Well, I technically could, but it would.
Azeroth.
Well, I can't heal everybody, despite my real desire to wanting to. Good grief.
I'll be okay with not being healed, so.
Well, that's wounded.
I mean, most of you are actually rather fine. Tayto's the only one that's even in the red on health.
Yeah, fair.
He's yellow, not red, but yes.
Well, my screen is
It's red on my screen.
It's right on my screen too.
No, it's yellow on the map.
Oh yeah.
He's in better condition than this skeleton across from him.
fair. Well, I was looking at all my magic attacks up to this point. Can't really do too much except for attack with my lampa. Let me just move up a bit right there. And I believe I have enough. Well, not lampa, what is it called? My crossbow, my light crossbow. I should have enough to attack Skeleton 4. Correct. No, I'm sorry. Skeleton 3.
Off what?
With my crossbow.
You keep saying that you should have enough.
Oh, I'm cutting out some reason. Anyway. No, I'm close enough range-wise to use my crossbow, so...
Okay, yes. Yes, you are.
Yep.
This whole chamber is, you could shoot anyone in the chamber with your crossbow.
Good for death. Nope.
That barely misses. The bolt goes right between the ribs on the skeleton, flying off into the distance with no harm done.
And it laughs at you.
If you had a body, it would have hit. Jerk.
Any bonus action?
I'll stay where I am. I like being close to everyone. And I'm not a meat shield.
Alright.
To be fair, our mate shield has already taken a crit for us.
I know. He's doing good.
Technically, Nim's the meat shield.
And yet somehow Tayto always takes the roll. Am I wrong?
Goal 2 is advancing.
Unfortunately, for my position, it's always been Tayto.
It will actually take a double move this time. Going to here.
He wants to die. Or attack.
Ghoul 3 will also advance. Just so you know, that area in the center is a chasm. It's a little hard to see, but you can kind of see the purple area on the map there. That whole section is not passed through. You cannot pass through it.
I also recommend not touching the mushrooms, by the way.
Yeah, that too. Shenzi demonstrated that
Yeah,
for the
look at
class
my
earlier.
hand.
Your hand?
Oh yeah.
I waved my skeleton fingers in front of his face.
She touched one of the mushrooms earlier, and it decayed away her flesh and such. So now she's only got 4 skeleton fingers on her one hand.
Oh, so she's having the time of her life, you say? Okay.
You were not able to do anything about it. Ghoul
No,
one
no.
You
is
missed
going-
all of my screaming calling for you.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Ghoul 1 is going to advance and attack Tayto.
Good lord, man. Soul just-
The
Bring
other
it
ones
on!
make sense. I mean, you can have zombies and skeletons of giants, but I have never seen a giant ghoul before. That's quite impressive.
Did you just crit again?
Shake my head.
No, I was laughing at Zale.
Okay.
It swings its claws at you. Dewey hitting.
AC is 13.
And it rolled a 15.
It hit.
The 12 you're
For-
seeing is Azeroth.
7 points of slashing damage. Please make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
You
that
are
wasn't the
safe.
save. That wasn't the save.
Oh, good point.
Good point. Re-roll and get a 2.
No,
Nope. Get the same exact roll.
you've been refunded the same amount.
Damn it. My mouse on my laptop is not cooperating today.
I have 10 HP.
Bad
left.
mouse. Cooperate. Give it a stern talking to.
Gas 2 is going to advance now. To this location. I'm going to throw my shit at you.
I mean, technically, when you're a skeleton,
Hey,
that's why I
now.
don't force you kind of.
Oh, the song that came on just now is a remix of The Great Mighty Pooh.
Yeah.
Tayto.
I am the great mighty Pooh,
Elysian.
How fitting.
and I'll be throwing.
Tayto.
What?
What's effective against ghasts?
A holy mace, or a holy weapon, or
I'm pretty sure they're undead, so
I can touch it with
bludgeoning.
healing.
bludgeoning and
Bludge-
definitely healing.
Oh yeah, wait,
Okay,
is that
look,
in this
Sorry,
edition
okay,
too?
no.
I'm sorry.
I'm going. Well, you can only choose one of these gas to go after, so I'm going to start helping Tayto with his gas, and that's. That's a ghoul, not gas. The ghoul. Anyways, in line with being that, I'm going instead take out the 10 pole and start bludgeoning ghoul with it.
You hit.
Yay! Now I get to do the bludgeoning damage plus some sneaky attacks along with it.
All right.
And that's all I can do. I'm not taking out my bow. I can't.
Zale.
Zale is quite happy back where he is. Thank you very much. He will attack ghoul number 1.
That is a hit. And whoever's
Attack.
typing, we can hear it.
Again, I had to turn on my sensitivity so you can hear me talking. Cry.
How about switch to push to talk then?
1 whole damage. Alright.
Wow.
Zale's kind of giggling drunkenly as he shoots off his beams of pure warlock energy.
Hey, as I thank you very much for that 100. Appreciate it. All right. Skeleton 5 is going to shoot again. Since he's more out there, it'll be at Elysian.
Oh.
It hits
Oh.
for 3 points of piercing.
Oh.
Nim is going to attack Ghoul 2. But first, he will... Actually... I like the idea of this. He's gonna skirt around Ghoul 2, going in between these ones, and howl loudly, the thunderous sound echoing through the chamber. And... they all fail their saving throws. Oh wait, except for Ghoul 1, who got a nat 20.
Oh.
The rest failed.
So the only one that might have been taken out by it.
Yeah. Wow. Well,
That's interesting.
3 darts in a row.
Would have been more interesting if one of them was at least a 3 and a 6 to shake
And
things
they're
up,
all
but
4 and 5s.
I know.
no, that's nothing. I once rolled 4 fortitude saves in a row and got 2.
Jeez.
Against an ongoing plague, it was delightful.
All right, Skeleton 4 is over there, and it's going to shoot with a short bow at Nim. Hitting for 5 points of piercing damage. Shenzi!
I finally get to make undead friends!
Yay!
Hope you thought of a good pun.
Or Googled.
I just realized that I could have been thinking of a good pun the whole time, and I totally didn't because I was just so excited about being able to convert skeleton friends that I just you didn't even think of the process.
It's okay. You still have time. There are many skeletons around.
Oh.
The ghouls are the ones that are closer to us, so don't worry about it.
So, can I make the ghouls my friends or just the skeletons? Like, is it any undead?
This is going to be considered a charmed effect until you use the animate dead on them after the 24 hours. Give me a... just give me a straight up intelligence check. You know that
Yes.
ghasts and... Yes, ghasts and ghouls are immune to charmed.
Okay, so just the skeleton.
Better than nothing.
Oh yeah,
She
absolutely.
has been literally studying for this every day of her life.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't think of a good pun. What have I been doing this whole time?
You are the master of the undead. Come.
Yes, master of undead, not master of puns. Although I do really like the pun spin on this item.
Well, Uncle Lucy, Azai, you guys want to help her out? The rest of you in the chat. She needs to make a pun about undead to use this.
Yeah, guys, give me puns.
Oh god,
Bonus points if you do it regarding the actual undead it is, like, you know, skeletons and their bones.
See, that's what I was trying to think of.
what do you call an undead dog?
That's not a bad one, Riseroth.
A Rottweiler.
Of course, Azai's got the best so far. Are you looking at the chat, Shenzi?
I totally am. I'm gonna go with what Azai said. Is it Azai's or Aziz?
Azai.
Azai, okay. Okay, do
Zale
I
sent
pun
you a good one.
before?
He's pun before.
Ah, Zale has the best one. Okay. Do I roll the d4 before I make the pun or after?
You do the pun before because they actually make the roll. What is your saving throw and which one are you targeting?
Whichever one's closest to me, which would be...
I'll say you have a range of 120,
Three.
no, actually 60 feet for this.
No, wait, Skeleton 3 is almost dead. We're gonna go with Skeleton 5.
Alright, make the pun and roll 1d4.
can't you feel it in your bones that we could just be friends?
You only get one of them. Let us see what skeleton 5.
Well, I thought it was clever.
It was clever.
It
But
just
the
means that
roll-
only one of them has a sense of humor.
We're gonna say it's a wisdom save. Oh my god.
Wisdom or charisma, either would work.
I like wisdom. I accidentally rolled it twice, but we'll go with the first one. It failed. Really, Shenzi?
Well,
Just for that, I'll let both have to roll. It won't happen again. But this once.
God.
Let's see, skeleton 6. What is your save DC?
I don't know, what is it? Is it like intelligence or?
It would be your spell save DC is usually found on the actions tab. Just look for a spell that makes them roll a saving throw. Unfortunately, it barely succeeded.
No! Both of them?
No, skeleton 5 is yours.
Yay!
New friend!
And it is friendly to you now.
Now we need a name.
Steve.
Oh, no, name him Jib. Jib.
So as you speak, the eye sockets on the skull on your head begin to glow, shooting across the battlefield and into the eye sockets of Skeleton 5. It spreads from there into the eye sockets of Skeleton 6, though Skeleton 6 just kind of looks away and it seems to miss. Alright, Skeleton 5 is named Gib. And that would be your action, Shenzi. Are you going to do anything else?
No, I'm just fighting with the toddler, so I might have to have you move my turn for me.
That is fine. Gast 1 is going to advance around the chasm and attack Nimotar. He would actually be up here. Let's see. It will attack with claws. Oops. I accidentally rolled the damage first. Okay, so that missed. How much did that do? This double clicking thing that my laptop is doing is really frustrating. 13. Back down to 10. Okay. So it missed. Skeleton 3 is going to shoot with a with a short bow again. It's got 3 potential targets, so I'll roll. Elysian!
Is now a
Lucky
bad time
you.
to say that I need to go be right back so I can avoid taking damage?
You could not avoid taking damage. In fact, doing that
Let
might
me
make you take
dream.
extra damage.
Wait,
We all know that characters with their
take-
players absent lose their dexterity modifier to their AC.
Yeah. If you're not here to tell them to dodge, then...
yeah,
you
but I
take-
haven't gone AFK, so he's dodging.
You take 8 points of piercing damage. Tayto!
here.
Anyways, I actually do need to go be right back.
Well, your turn isn't for a bit, so.
I lost the map.
It is in your images and maps menu under Underdark Cave Darkness.
Thank you. All right. So, Tayto will look to Razaroth. I mean, not Razaroth, Azeroth. And then he'll look back at him. Hey, man, I need some of that positive, good vibe, magical energy you got. And then he'll attack Ghoul 1 right in front of him with the brick. Did I hit?
You hit.
Yay.
You may make a damage roll of 1d4 and add your strength modifier.
That's 1d4 bludgeoning. So that should be 6.
Bludgeoning does not matter on ghouls.
Ghouls have fleshy bits. They're not vulnerable.
Oh, okay.
But you do hit for 3 points. On ghoul 1.
Man, I thought the brick would do way more. Can I just put it down? Am I allowed to put it down? Or
Nobody
was
has
I?
can
tried
try.
yet.
Well, lucky for
This is,
you,
of course, where it sticks to your hands.
that hit was just enough to knock it out.
Yeah! Break its brains in.
Skeleton 1 is going to shoot from across the chasm at Elysian, who is the closest target. It hits for 3 points of piercing. Skeleton 8 is going to also shoot with the short bow at Nimotar and miss. Skeleton 6 will shoot. I'll roll to see who it shoots at. That would be Elysian.
He's going to come back dead.
It hits.
That'll be funny.
It's becoming more and more likely. He has 2 hit points left.
For
Holy
5
shit.
points of piercing damage.
I'll see ya.
Ghoul
Bye,
4
Elysian.
will advance.
Bye, Grandpa.
I'm going to say you've got grandfather and grandchild fighting side by side. It was beautiful while it lasted. And
Ghoul
he
4
gave his
will-
life that you might survive.
Ghoul 4 misses Nim. Azeroth.
So who died again?
Nobody's died.
Elysian has 2 hit points left. Tayto is down to 10, which is more significant for him.
Well, any sort of
You should
healing
heal
I could
Tayto
get-
first, because he's right next to you, and you take attacks of opportunity otherwise.
hamster to suck
Plus any major heal I would want to do cost time channel, but
Oh god damn it.
yeah, I know.
I don't really want to let this happen, Rise of Roth.
I could use some heals.
You know what we should have done, guys?
What?
We should have went to the temple and filled up on some holy water.
That would probably be a good idea.
Elysian,
I've got something in my pack with my
Yes.
counters there, but
Rise
I
of
seem
Roth,
to have misplaced it somewhere.
Look, you could have met me a level later. I mean, level 6, I would.
Rise of Roth has given you a long rest.
What?
So you are
Yay?
back to full health.
Yeah, not dead. Yeah, I don't have to worry about safety.
By
Yay!
you mean all of us? Or one person?
Furry.
Was only
Does
a
this in
moderate,
any
so
way-
just one.
Elysian's suddenly a lot more bouncy and perky because now it feels like he's gotten a night's rest in a fraction of a second.
Actually, you feel more stiff all of a sudden. You know, your back hurts, your joints ache. It's just, you know, getting old is really a pain.
I need to complain about my back, otherwise I wouldn't be a grandpa. My back hurts.
You're not my grandpa!
Dosh.
Grandson, help your grandpa out.
Fuck you.
Azeroth, what are you doing?
My real life grandpa.
I don't know. Quick question about something because I'm not too sure what it means by
I can barely hear you.
Oh my god, it's the curse of man.
Okay. I said no. I had a question about something because I'm not too sure. It said it uses a bonus turn, and I'm like, a bonus turn would be a turn after my initial.
No, it uses a bonus action. On your turn, you get a move action, a regular action, and then a bonus action.
Bonus actions.
Be right back.
Bonus
Okay.
actions. Do they hurt me if I do them, or
No,
Open me up
you
to
just get it.
oh, fine. Okay.
I know,
Okay,
it
then.
is rather grand, isn't it,
It's interesting. I wish. Anyways, here you go. You big. Oh wait. I'm sorry, I dragged the wrong. No! Don't do this to me. Cry. Damn it. Never mind. I just created 2 instances of the same spell. Eh. Good job.
Wow.
You got healed. Good job.
Make sure you
Cool.
mark the first level spell slot as used. Are you doing anything else?
Well, I want to use that bonus turn thingy I mentioned before. Just to try and use it
Bonus
right.
action. What are you
Bonus.
doing with it?
Haha, I have this thing called a mass healing ward. Here. You can read it. Oh wait, you're GM. Read it in.
Hello, Commander. In response to your request, we have sent backup. Good luck, Commander. We are forever in your debt.
Thank you for resubscribing there, Ray. I really appreciate it.
Oh.
That is 3 months in a row.
Yeah, thank you.
I think
Spoody
my
boop.
You have access to 3rd level spells?
Yeah, it's been there for like since I built my character with you. And
Oh.
I couldn't.
We are level 5.
I can only use 2. I can only use 2. I mean,
Alright, you heal everybody. Oh, it's only 1d4. Okay. Well, then, yeah, you heal everybody for 1d4, so go ahead and roll it on each person.
except for me because I can't be healed.
Well, you can be. You happen to be full health. Same as Zale. Same as
there you go.
Shenzi.
Here you go. 1d4 on Tayto. Did that roll it? Shit.
Grab it from your sheet and roll it on each person. We're gonna
That's the
move on
thing.
while you're doing that.
Okay. Oh, it's 1d4 plus 3 plus my modifier.
Yes. So get rolling.
I am. I'm rolling as fast as I can. Leave me alone. Should I heal our undead friend?
That would hurt it.
No, the ability doesn't affect undead. Anyways, go ahead. That's everybody. Oh wait, including me.
Ghoul 2 is going to attack Azeroth.
Oh no, it's known that I can heal everything.
It hits for 6 points of slashing damage. Please make a Constitution saving throw, Azeroth.
Saving throw. Ooh, almost. That doesn't count? Why? I'm in the fucking...
Okay. Ghoul 3 will be attacking Tayto.
The hell you are.
It hits. Please make a Constitution saving throw, Tayto,
How do I just...
for 5 points of slashing.
14.
You are fine.
Okay.
Gast 2. Did I skip one down there? No. Gast 2 is going to attack Nimotar. It misses. Elysian.
Yar.
Hurry. Let's get this going, please. We gotta...
No.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
then
got
I
a
will
lot
skip
more
your
people
turn.
to kill.
Zale.
Same thing I've been doing. Eldritch Blast. We'll go for cool number 3. He's right in the middle of everybody.
Oh,
You
so I
hit.
can't do.
Attack number 2.
You hit again.
Barely.
Jeez. Alright, Elysian, go.
So as I was going to do, I was going to go.
When I
for-
told you to hurry up and you said no, I'm gonna skip you, okay?
And I'm kidding. Of course I'm doing it. I just need to find where I'm attacking on the combat track.
You miss.
Okay.
Shenzi, Skeleton Jib's turn.
Skeleton.
Woo! His name is Gib.
That's what I said, Jib.
It's Gib!
The skeleton sheet should be in the player's handbook, though let me know what you wanted to attack, and I'll just go ahead and roll right now.
Also, for those that don't know, Jib was an Ed and Eddie reference. I love Ed and his imaginary friend.
Shenzi.
Okay, anyways, I'm just going to have him. Where is he?
On the
the
other
green
side
one.
of the chasm.
Found him. Okay, I'm just gonna have him attack Skeleton 6 then.
With the short sword?
If that's his weapon, then yes.
Alright, it hits. For 5 points of piercing damage.
Oh, so
Nim
scary.
Is going to howl again. Cause cantrip. Fail. 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 Fail.
I'm going to cut off your head now.
Do ghasts have their stench aura in 5e?
And fail.
Or is that no longer a thing?
It might be, I don't know.
Care? It's curious. I need to actually look into them.
We got a lot to
Sheets
get
at some
through,
point.
so I'm just trying to hurry us along. He manages to hit all of them around him with the howl.
Oh, ooh.
Skele-
Woo of death.
Skeleton 4. Skeleton, in order to join the heist there, Azai, you need to put in an amount that you're willing to gamble. Skeleton 4 is going to shoot at Azeroth. It misses. Shenzi.
Oh, yes.
Quick question. When I rolled those heals on everyone, does the heal automatically apply itself?
You roll it on them, yes.
Okay.
What are you doing, Shenzi?
Three damage, apparently.
Good job.
I used the level 3 version and got a boop out of it instead. Or the level 2 version, sorry.
I'm mighty.
It does appear to not take as much damage from that as you normally would.
Well, maybe I shouldn't use Necro Bolt on an undead thing.
Gast 1 is going to attack Nimotar. Not the damage first. Let's do the attack first. With a crit. Oh, hey, Zelos. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. All right. This is a slashing? Yes, slashing. Off form, you have disadvantage on melee attacks for the next 1d6 rounds. And he takes normal damage.
Shit.
And he succeeded on his... Oh no, he failed. Nim does fall to the ground paralyzed.
No!
Alright.
Oh, Nim.
Or Nim.
He took 9 points of slashing damage, and he is paralyzed on the ground.
Ghost poked. It happened.
Skeleton 3 will be shooting at Elysian. It hits.
Oh.
For 8 points of piercing damage. Tayto.
That
Yay!
skeleton is dying next.
Who's dying now?
Tayto is remarkably pissed. This brick isn't doing anything for him, even though it killed 2 people. He knows that he can't use it as an effective weapon.
He killed... Well, yeah, that's right. Never mind. Go on.
These guys killed 2 people.
Like, he thought it would have been something magical, like the bricks were holy, and, if it touched the undead, it would have made them explode.
Why would he give you something?
I don't know, man. It's magic.
I just put my hand down. Anyways.
Whatever. I unsheath, or Tayto unsheathes his short sword and attacks. I lost it again. God damn it. And attacks Ghoul 3 in front of Azeroth.
Roll your attack.
I'm in the middle of it.
Go for the eyes.
You hit.
Go for the eyes.
Yeah.
Rusk!
Nyeh.
It is down.
Yay! You could just call me Tayto, the Undead Slayer.
As I'm gonna only allow that if you follow, if you're giving me a list of those.
List of what?
You don't need to know.
But weren't you talking to me?
No, I said
No,
as I.
you were.
Oh.
All right.
Alright. And I will turn complete.
Skeleton 1 will shoot an arrow at Elysian. Miss. Skeleton 8. Another arrow at Elysian. Hit.
Screw you and your
For
bony
3
arms.
points of piercing. Skeleton 6 is going to turn on Skeleton Jib. Missing. Ghoul 4
It's Gib.
Jib.
Gib.
is attacking Elysian. It hits. Give me a
Off
Constitution saving throw, Elysian.
Oh, where's my con save? There's my con save. For a second there, I thought that
Elysian
was a 1.
falls Elysian falls paralyzed.
Quick question: what does a gray dot mean?
What is what?
The ghoul in front of me has a gray dot instead of.
It means that it is down.
Okay.
It's dead, Jim.
Okay. Sure.
Alright,
Anyways,
let's go.
I know. Oh, alright. I'm touching. Spell already. I am touching my guy beside me because he needs it. Get another touch. Oh, God. Man. You are so lucky to be at that base minimum. And I might as well do it again with my last spell for the day. God, you
Cannot. You only have one action per turn.
Oh, that's a bonus action.
Cure Wounds is a bonus action?
No. The oh God, the mass healing words. It's
Okay.
the bonus action.
Go ahead and go for it. Start rolling. I'm going to move on to Ghoul 2, who will be attacking you.
Yeah. I know you don't need it. Yeah. It won't even let me do it. Go ahead.
It misses. Gas 2 will be stepping past Nim into this spot and attacking Elysian. Oh, wait, no. Elysian is paralyzed, so it's going to instead attack Tayto.
Oh.
They want everybody on the ground and helpless while they slowly gnaw away at our marrow.
Basically.
I did not. do that
Give me a
in my
Constitution
head.
saving throw, Tayto. It hits for 9 points of slashing damage.
If it makes you feel
Oof.
better, we'll be back in our beds in the morning with a full memory of it happening.
Yeah. And we'll
We
be a little.
don't actually know if the curse applies to this area.
It
It does.
Okay,
applies
Tayto, Constitution
way out in the
saving
lake
throw,
where
please.
Zale died.
Yeah, it applies here, dude. Even they said it applies all over the town.
Okay,
This is under
you're
the
good.
town.
Elysian, make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
You barely succeed. That is
Oh!
the end of your turn.
Yeah. Gets paralyzed again before.
Zale.
God.
Same old, same old. We're going to go for goal number, or gas 2, sorry.
Yes. Hit.
Actually, I ought to had to dial it in a bit because this guy's so big. I'm thinking he should be smaller. Is it just me, or has he grown about 2 feet since we got here?
I assume that Skeleton Jib is going to continue attacking Skeleton 6.
Correct. And it's Gib!
Jib.
Hits. For 7 points of piercing damage.
I think you made the right friend there, Shenji, because from where I'm standing, Jib is much better than Bob over there.
It's Gib!
If it's any consolation,
Nim is still paralyzed.
Jib is a cool name.
Skeleton
Oh
4
no!
will
It's
shoot.
okay, Shenzi. I'm with you. It's Gib.
Thank you, Tato.
Shooting at Azeroth and hits
Na, 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 na,
for 3 points of piercing.
na, na.
Shenzi.
I'm gonna kill all of you for saying his name wrong, is what I'm gonna do.
Forgive
was the one that
Zale,
said-
he is drunk.
Don't forgive Zale at all. He's a butt.
Zale is small and cute and drunk.
So adorable.
Skeleton 6 is down. Gast 1 is going to move past the paralyzed Nim and attack Elysian.
Oh.
I really should have prepared my
It hits.
anti.
Oh.
For 13 points of slashing damage, make a Constitution saving throw, please. You are
Why
paralyzed
my roll
again.
My roll's so low.
Skeleton
Because
3
you're an old grandfather.
will shoot at Azeroth and miss. Tayto.
Gotta love that armor class, man. I am so.
Hey guys, how about we do a retreat?
No. I live on, and as long as I live, you'll be fine.
You
gotta
say
let-
that.
You
But
gotta let-
fine, whatever. I'm gonna attack gas too. I have flanking.
There really is no flanking in this game.
Well, he would have sneak attack if it were a thing.
Well, he'd have sneak attack just by having an ally next to it.
Which,
I am.
yes. An adjacent ally threatening the opponent.
Fire
And either
threatening,
way,
sure.
Gas 2 would not even give you flanking because Nim is currently paralyzed.
About the one in front of me, you know? Aren't I threatening? I'm alive. Woohoo.
Doesn't have sneak attack.
Damn it.
We all have disadvantage on our attacks, right?
No.
No.
Oh, on... just roll. Just roll.
Okay.
That is a miss. Skeleton 1 is going to shoot at Tayto and miss. Skeleton 8 will shoot at Azeroth and also miss. Skeleton 6 is dead. Ghoul 4 will move. Technically, it's standing on top of Elysian, but I'll put him there. He's going to claw at Tayto. It hits.
Bad move. Oh.
Tayto, man, you need higher armor.
Tayto is down.
Ah, brother. Is it like a 3-turn thing before reviving? Or...
He gets to make death saving throws and find out if he dies or not.
That's what I mean. Okay.
Some people have advantage on those saving throws.
Him, raise his hand. Person. Right beside him.
Azeroth,
Right,
your
listen.
turn.
Round. Sparing freaking dying. He has no health points. I guess sparing the dying does count for now.
That's just going to stabilize him. It won't actually bring him back to fighting.
Hey, at least he doesn't have to make death saving rolls, right?
But at the same time, it's really not very helpful when you're in combat and kind of need that extra person fighting.
But if he fails a roll, he dies forever. Yeah.
No, he has to fail
If you
3.
heal him,
Okay, you win that argument. I'm sorry. I understand that.
Spare the
I thought it
Dying
was-
really is a rather useless cantrip unless you run out of spells.
You're not supposed to be healing in combat anyway, but
Yeah,
ideally speaking.
And technically, what's the point of poking him up if he's going to get hit by the next time this Goblin 2 attacks?
What goblin?
Gassed. Anyways, fine. I'm guessing as he's down, I honestly don't see a reason to try to use another heal on you. No offense, just for you to get hit once and fall again.
That's fine.
Or you can cast a... Okay.
It takes time to channel. Last time I had my other heal ability, you told me I had to channel it, and that takes turns.
What
and
are you
set
talking
things-
about?
The Prayer of the Healing is the only other.
That is a channel, yes. Do you not have second level spell slots?
I have 3, but you said last time I tried to use that, I sworn you told me that it takes a couple
Prayer
of times.
of Healing is a channel one, but you can cast your Cure Wounds at a higher level, increasing the number of dice you roll. So if you cast, most spells have a higher version that you can cast at a higher level.
Oh, so you're saying I should cast Cure Wounds at spell level 2 instead of spell level?
Yes.
Mm,
Then you get to roll 2 dice.
fine then.
Go ahead and drag from the Cure Wounds thing. Right-click once to add a second die, and then drop it on Tayto.
Right click for a second die. Drop on the west.
There we
Why
go.
don't you guys stop standing around and get rid of all these ghasts?
Oh my god, old man.
Why don't you do something about it?
Because if I interfere, I'll lose my magnificent power.
And what magnificent power is that? Wait, I'm paralyzed. I can't move my mouth. Never mind.
And what magnificent power is that?
Is that really the question to be asked?
He lifts up his hands and, without touching it, just psychically throws a rock at your head.
Ow!
Honestly, when he lifted his hands at that point, I was expecting him to get out a giant mallet and say, "You stupid dog!"
That is just
All right,
a taste
Eustace.
of my power. Defeat the ghasts. Ooh.
Ghoul 2 is going to attack Azeroth. And hits. Make a Constitution saving throw, please, Azeroth. And it hits for 10 slashing damage.
And save it, roll on myself.
You are fine. Ghast 2 is going to attack Azeroth with his claws. It will miss. Elysian, make your Constitution saving throw.
Let's see now. Where did my thing go? That's hidden behind the map again. There we go. Make the saving throw.
You are still paralyzed. Zale!
I don't get why you're all taking a nap, but I think we should finish this. That is a crit.
It
Crit,
is.
I should say. Attack again to confirm the crit.
There's no confirming crits.
Forgive me. So give me a card, I think. This is, of course, a magic attack.
Precise magic. Maximum double damage.
20 points to Ghast number 2.
You throw the Eldritch Blast at the Ghast. It seems to double, then triple, and then quadruple in size, slamming into Ghast and vaporizing it before your eyes.
That's how you do it. You just gotta concentrate really hard until the aiming ridicule comes up,
I yell,
and wait for it to tighten on the target, and that's it. I should see if I can do it again.
As Ghast 2 falls,
It behooves me to mention this is a fumble. Thank you to N for that crit and fumble combo.
Skeleton 8 crumbles to dust as Ghast 2 dies. Ghoul 4 also crumbles to dust.
Yes.
Zayla is doing a little victory dance underneath his brick street. No, that's right. I'll try it again.
Shenzi.
Fumble.
We'll
was a
come
magic
back
fumble.
to you, Zale. Shenzi. Give me a percentile roll, high or low.
Let's go high.
I always like high.
I'm high.
We can tell.
I'm on fire.
Hello.
You notice that Skeleton Gib begins to crumble, and you focus your necrotic energies on it and solidify its form, breaking its connection to Ghast 2.
Yay! I saved my friend.
Alright, so Magic Fumble card. These are fun.
Oh, these are hilarious. I'm calling the chicken. It's going to be the chicken again.
I meant do it on your turn, not now. Drunk.
Okay. Zale, would you give me a DC 14 saving throw, please, with your spell casting ability?
You cut off with casting ability disadvantage or not.
I'm going to say normal.
All right, saving throw for
Your
That's
casting
mental
model,
drag.
your casting ability.
Yes. Eh.
For a moment, you're like, wait, what was that spell that I just cast?
No, Hellfire. No, not that one.
You nearly draw a blank on the spell. You wouldn't have been able to cast it until you completed a short or long rest.
No, that's right. It's not the fire one. It's the one where I cursed them. No, I stopped doing that. That was wrong, and it made me sad, and it kind of gave me a stomach ache. So I stopped that one.
Okay, moving on.
Moving on.
Skeleton
Zale's
Gib,
muttering drunkenly to himself instead of casting a second.
what would you like him to do, Shenzi?
Kill other things that are nearby that need to be killed. Just whatever's closest to him.
That aren't your friend teammate.
Well, yeah.
Closest would probably be
obviously.
Skeleton 1.
Kill it!
It hits! For 5 points of piercing damage. Nimotar needs to make another con save. Still paralyzed. Skeleton 4 is going to shoot at Azeroth. And miss. Shenzi!
What?
Teehee, teehee, teehee.
To draw your attention back to the fact that several of them crumbled to dust when the first cast was killed.
Okay, but I'm just shooting random stuff, okay? I don't care. I'm just
Fair
shooting random
enough.
stuff.
You're asking for a focused team member when she's all about, hey, I'm...
Cast 1 is going to claw
Yeah,
at
I
Azeroth.
finally made a friend, and I am watching my friend kick some ass right now.
It hits for 10 points of slashing damage. Give me a con save, please.
Okay. That was me, right?
Yes. You are fine. Skeleton 3 is going to shoot. Elysian, are you still paralyzed? Yes, you are.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Tayto.
I'm here. I'm not paralyzed.
It hits. For 4 points of piercing damage. Tayto, your turn.
Let me check my health real quick.
Your health is dangerously low.
Yeah, I'm at 2 again.
Disengage. Back
Did you
up
manually
towards-
add health or damage to yourself?
Yes.
Yeah.
I automatically added that.
Oh.
So,
I'm guessing you've been taking double damage this entire time.
Yeah.
That
I
explains why you've been
will
dying so
tell
fast.
you when a damage roll needs to be applied manually.
Red alert.
Head desk, head desk, head
We're
desk,
gonna
head
put you
desk,
at 47 still.
head desk,
I already did it.
head desk.
Okay.
Your healer is crying right now.
I'm sorry. Also, do I have my AC back?
No.
I don't remember how many rounds.
I believe it was you had to get a short rest
You need time to pull your pants back up.
God dang.
and repair your belt.
God dang it.
So what are you doing?
Retreat.
How tall is the ceiling?
I'm going to.
Like-
It's really high up.
Cool. I'm gonna take out my Fork of Endowment, and I'm gonna use it on myself to enlarge myself.
Why?
Elysian, Azeroth, get out of my way.
Well, damn, Tayto.
I can't.
Yeah, Elysian is kind of paralyzed.
All right. Well, I'll just make sure not to step on him.
Why is Elysian on top of me now?
Because
Yeah,
he just
he was
got
like-
punted onto you.
Why am I where
Right.
Elysian was?
Ah.
Right. Oh, damn it. You stay.
Okay,
Where are you?
that is your action. Are you doing anything else?
Yeah, I'm going to just make sure that my buddy Azeroth here.
You can't really fit in there.
Oh, I cannot. Okay.
Here, let me make your
should've
token the
moved first, then
appropriate
enlarged.
size.
Yeah, I didn't think.
When have you thought? Try.
That is a really big shield. Put some pants on, for God's sake.
You've been cutting yourself intentionally this entire time to make him heal you.
Whatever. I'm just gonna stand over Elysian and attack gas number 1 with my short
You
sword.
cannot.
Which I guess. Oh, right, because using the item was my action.
Yes.
And technically, as a big guy, wouldn't using a short sword be like a dagger?
They
Yeah.
do grow with him.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Alright, so Skeleton 1.
I'm just gonna stand over Elysian and kind of just block him off from the
Yay,
gas.
my protector.
Skeleton 1 is going to attack Skeleton Gib
Jib.
and hit for 5 points of piercing. Azeroth.
Well, seeing as Tayto's huge, oh my, I'm going to attack because I'm not wasting. You've done this to yourself. You've upset the heal.
As I frequently mention in online raids, I can't heal stupid.
I can't. I can't. I sadly cannot. Anyways, attacking this thing.
Hit. Roll for damage.
Yeah. I'm doing
What?
the best damage right now.
Is that? Oh, that is the goal. Okay.
Oh wait, no, that's not. That's the arrow. Oops, I used one. Oh, well, do you want to count it anyways? It's the same thing.
I'm gonna count it.
Okay, it's 1d8 plus piercing. It's not much.
Except
Goal
that it would be-
2.
Oh, never mind.
Well, his
Alright.
Morning Star is still piercing.
My Morningstar and crossbow arrows.
It attacks with its claws and misses. Elysian, make your con save.
Okay. There's my con, and there's my roll, and there's
Still
my not
paralyzed.
saving myself again.
Zale.
Yeah, and you were fourth.
That is a really big
You're
God. Right, no, this is great. I can see the other fella between his legs. I think that's an undead. It's down. It's his Jimmy's.
I'm going to point out that you're small enough for everyone to be considered large. And
Yeah, but no, he's huge. Look at him.
but you're so tiny. Look at you.
Can I just smack my tail on Zale?
No.
Fumble!
Hit nearest target. What would be Tayto's Jimmy's?
Man.
Excuse me. Sorry, that one came out.
Oh, joy.
You guys like making the. Very...
We all have our demons.
Yeah, mine are quite a bit worse than most. Thank you very much for asking, though.
Give me a saving throw with your spell casting ability there, Zale.
Seems to be quite popular lately.
Mhm.
No, I've got to admit I'm frightened of mine, so I'd prefer it not show up.
Across the chasm, you see a ring of fire appear in the ground.
No, that's fine. I don't care nothing about that.
A rune appears above it. Before the pink elephant appears.
Oh god.
No, see, right there. See, it's right there. Did everybody say that? We really need to catch that thing. And
Nobody else
stuff it in
can...
a sack.
hang on. You can only speak Abyssal until you finish a long rest.
Okay, so now Zale's babbling in the ancient tongue of the demon lords.
Darn it. I actually had a spell that would have really helped out with that, but you know what? Oh well, too late.
So right now he's babbling in some strange, horrendous language about something.
Does Zale get his second attack, or does that fumble negate it?
You can make a second attack.
I don't think
Excellent.
you're going to be able to cast Eldritch Blast again, though. You have to be speaking Draconic, don't you?
No. Who says Eldritch Blast is draconic? It's, according to my patron, this one's the Raven Queen. 26 to hit the pink elephant.
Your blast goes right through it. Nobody else can see it.
Where did it go? Where
You
did
never
blast
saw
to,
it.
though?
It's right there. See it? It's right in that glowing ring of fire, and this time is mine.
Skeleton Gib misses. Nimotar makes a con save. There we go. And his turn is over now that he is no longer paralyzed.
Until the next time it's paralyzed.
Skeleton 4 shoots at Azeroth because Nim is not up yet. It hits for 3 points of piercing damage. Shenzi!
Mwahahaha!
No, for the record, that was a crit on the pink elephant. Just saying.
It crit and did 0 damage.
The wall behind it explodes. You did manage to get one of the skeletons down.
Good job.
Gast 1 is going to move and attack Tayto.
I hereby say that we should call Giant Tayto the Tayto.
Oh my goodness.
Can't we
Wait,
call him the Grow
It
Tato
hits.
instead?
I
That would
say
work.
we save Potato from when he dies and his soul's about to leave his body.
I'm unconscious and now
Azeroth?
large and on top of Elysian.
Anyway,
Elysian, you are under my weight.
Hang on, Tayto. Azeroth, please make a, Actually, better yet, Tayto, give me a 1d8.
Okay. Five.
You fall over backwards. More in this direction.
Ah.
You do still land on Elysian. Go ahead and give me a percentile roll, high or low.
Low.
Okay, roll the dice.
Yeah. Hold on. Dang it.
Fortunately, you do not smash the ghast underneath you.
Oh.
Elysian, how much health do you have?
I have 29.
That's not
Wait.
how many wounds.
Oh, 33.
Unfortunately, that you would take enough damage to render you unconscious.
Oh, he got a twofer.
Aw. I blame you, Tato.
That's
A valid question in the chat there. Does Tayto land on one of the mushrooms?
no.
No.
Percentile high or low.
Screw you.
It was a good question.
Fine. Low again. Yeah.
Somehow, you fall over backwards, landing on the ground with your head perfectly nestled in between the mushrooms. If you were just an inch to either
boy.
side, well, your head would, well, you would have died because, you know, your
Yeah,
flesh
I would
was
have
Lacking a
been
brain
waking up
does
in the
tend
bed
to be-
again.
What was that, Tayto?
I would have been waking up in the bed again.
Maybe. Skeleton 1 is going to attack Skeleton Gib. It hits. Skeleton Gib falls dead.
Oh, not my friend!
Oh, friendo.
Why didn't you help your friends with the magic missiles?
I'm gonna say you could try a heroic action here.
I did help my friend with the magic missiles.
Oh,
Shenzi, heroic action, save Gib.
what? Can't really heal an undead.
She
Yeah, how
could
am I-
with a
I
heroic
will
action, maybe.
permit it for an animate dead spell. Instant cast.
Okay.
Mark that off, and he is back at full health.
Dun, 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 dun.
Azeroth!
Yay. What's up? I guess I'm going to do the thing so I don't die myself. Because 10 points of damage is actually very easy to get here. So. I can never find the spell I want. Anyways, I'm gonna bad boy it up to myself. Ugh.
Right, goal 2. Are you using a bonus action or move?
I mean, can I attack with a bonus action? Like I'm with a bonus
No.
action? Yeah, okay.
Ghoul 2 is going to attack you again. Missing. Elysian! Make
Yes.
a death saving throw.
I have to play this.
That is a success.
Yay!
Zale!
Right, no, I forgot it this time. It's right where I want it. Crit against the pink elephant. I'm sorry, I had to play the character.
No wonder you want to heal. No wonder you guys needed a healer so badly.
Again!
It's not this bad.
Are you kidding me? You had one guy cutting himself.
If somebody wants to try to convince Zale to leave the pink elephant alone, please try.
Both of your shots go straight through the elephant, slamming into the rock beyond with an
No,
explosion.
I'll have it on good authority that this spell works against ethereal creatures, you pink-faced Satan.
Oh, because it's got the unconscious. Okay, we'll remove that. And it hits either way, so... 4 points of piercing damage. No, Nim. Now that he's back up, he's gonna go save the 2 that are down. Taking the attack of
yeah.
opportunity from...
Probably could have done something about that, huh?
Guys
Yeah.
could have did anything about that instead of leaving me to try to help these two.
He's not gonna try and heal them because he can't really do a whole lot. Ghoul 2 does make an attack of opportunity but misses. Nim is going to bite at Ghoul or at Ghast 1.
I didn't expect there's like
Oh yeah, I forgot about my armor. I could have been using that. How much? Okay, it's when I'm hit. Okay. Well, can't use that, but... He is going to run over and bite at Gast one. Hitting. And he's going to use his smite. Max damage from his regular bite. What does the divine smite? I think it does something special against... The damage increases by 1d8 if the target is an undead or fiend. So, awesome! Gast 1 crumbles into dust, taking with it the last remaining others. Jeez. He will go bite both Tayto and Elysian, giving them 2 points, or 5 points of healing each. Combat is over.
Yeah, but no, there's still the no, it's not. It's. I assume the pink elephant is still in the room.
You blink and it is gone.
Don't teach my hamster to suck
It was
eggs.
right there. It was. I could have retired on what I did for that thing. I should.
Tayto tries to get up very carefully and just to get up on his feet and walk over.
Ugh. Sit on butt.
All right, Anir. Ray, are you still in here?
Indeed.
Hey, you're up.
I need 2 minutes for that. That was exhausting.
You gotta set the setting.
So,
Ray, the old man appears in front of all of you. Right about where I just moved Nim to. You smell a wonderful scent of cooking sausages as a fire appears in front of him. The sausages smell absolutely wonderful, especially after that hard-fought battle. The smell of death and decay kind of evaporates from the area surrounding the fire. Nim will happily go over and sit down next to the fire waiting for one of the sausages to be offered to him.
Wait, what?
Now you're up.
Oh, you finally finished with the undead. Took you friggin' long enough.
Not done here. We still have the Lich to deal with.
Yes, you do, but come, have a seat.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, I have some food if you'd like it. And if you so choose, I may regale you with a tale.
Does it have pink elephants?
That depends. Do you guys want to hear a tale?
as long as I get to sleep through it.
Okay. You know what, old man? I'll humor you. Let's hear the tale. Let's hear the freaking tale.
You do
Alright.
shrink back down. I assume you're going to repair your belt there.
Yes, I'm going to fix my belt. I'm going to make sure my armor's on right. I get Elysian to zip me up on the back.
Okay.
Nar.
Anyways, Ray.
Alright, everyone, you're free to have some food. It's infinite, so you can have as much as you'd like. There will never be a shortage of sausage.
Are you telling me this is gonna be a sausage party? ...
Oh, if that's like how if that's how you'd like to describe it, I've never heard that term in my time.
Right.
This is back 500 years ago when I entered these mines. We were starting an uprising against the king in copper. We were going to find him in the cave. Wait, what was I talking about?
King and Copper.
Oh, yes. As we were making our way through, one of the members of our party noticed something in the caves. Something grand and elegant. He described it as a large, pinkish beast wandering around. An elephant. We weren't sure what he was talking about, but it was unsettling of how much detail was there. So, we kept going, foraging through the cave as it took us weeks to go through, finding whatever food we can, and eventually we saw it, the pink elephant. We knew that this creature was not ethereal, it had to have been celestial, something grand and divine. We decided that it was our only chance to beat or at least appease the king in copper with it. We noticed that it seemed attracted by the scent and allure of the arcane thistles, which are a plant that grows along the walls of this cave. Oh, we spent so long tracking it down. One by one, our party members started dropping. We were unsure of it. And finally, once we had cornered this beast in the cave, it had disappeared, and we had found ourselves trapped. And eventually my life went slipping away. That is why I reside here. For the adventurers to maybe one day complete the quest that I got completely sidetracked from. Please. You must find... Wait. What was the quest? The king in copper or the pink
Yes.
elephant?
King and
Canadian
Copper.
geese.
No, I'm pretty sure it was the pink. We've seen the pink elephant.
You-
I haven't got
Yes.
nothing on this.
What about Canadian geese?
The King in Pink.
Yes.
Was it a Canadian king in pink?
As you go along, search for the arcane thistle. It shall help you guide your quest.
So many.
Oh, do any of you have any water?
You brought.
Yes, I've got
sausages.
some in my bag, but I seem to have misplaced it.
I don't think you want to drink it.
Oh,
Don't drink
my
it.
throat has been parched for 500 years. Oh,
Zale,
please.
as you are
Does anyone
sitting...
have any water?
Okay, Ray, for a moment. Zale, as you are sitting in the corner, you see what you can only assume to be an hallucination coming from the ledge that you came from before. It looks like a very familiar blue cat. Just like the one you saw in the alleyway a while back. On its back is a cup of bitter-smelling drink. It is steaming and hot, and it comes up to you and just kind of pushes its back towards you for the cup of coffee to be taken. You feel very thirsty.
Give it to the
Zale
old man.
tips the waiter a copper piece and drinks the coffee.
Anir gave you an ethereal influence. I assume he planned to remove the drunkenness. The cat disappears as you drink, and after a moment, the cup and drink itself seems to just fade away in your hands, as everything seems to be getting smaller around you. Your head clears up, and you return to normal.
What?
Oh, it's about time.
God, what has been happening?
You were small, and now you need pants again. Here you go.
Okay, who took my pants? I
giggling at
swear
his lack
to the
of
gods
pants.
above, I am going to murder you.
You dropped your pants and left them back at the bar, to which I've been picking up everything of yours since.
Why have you got more there is private content in that backpack. I want that back right now. And if there is one thing missing from it,
That you dropped across the round the entire time.
Alright, Zale, here's what happened. You got piss drunk, and whatever you drank, it reduced you.
To not even a midget size, you were literally a teeny person.
You could have been mistaken for a stuffed doll, and no one would be the one.
no, I think I remember some of that. It's I don't get
You
drunk.
don't
that
remember
way.
any of it, and you're not sure you believe them.
No.
It was
I don't
adorable.
drink. I do not. I don't drink. One mug. That's
Yeah,
all I
but
ever
why
have.
would we lie to you?
Also, why would you end up someplace randomly, such as this, so far off with us? And
No, obviously, I
Without
know
your
what happened. I
pants.
know exactly what happened. Somebody poisoned me. This is the only possibility. Who was it?
why would we poison? Just to
I
get
don't
you
know
back
why. Did you just give me my pants back?
up? Throws them at your face. Toss them back.
Hey man, at least your face didn't get written on.
Oh yeah, I was going to ask. What should we found that pink stuff on you? Never mind.
Oh yeah, Tayto never did wash that off, did he?
No, I did not. I still have my
He spent the entire fight
Oh.
tattooed.
Yeah. Actually, no, never mind.
Resetting Zill's armor class. I would like to remind those injured that you can spend some of your hit dice during a short rest.
Yes, this is considered
Oh,
a
yeah.
short rest.
That's why I fell
You
asleep.
do all get healed for an extra 5 points. If you eat the sausage, which I assume you all do partake.
Zale
I
does
do.
not.
I did eat the. Wait,
Zell.
so which dice do I roll to
That's-
heal up again? Cry?
It's on the main tab of your sheet, down at the bottom where you see HD. You roll from there.
I'm gonna just use all of them.
Oh, is that what that does? Okay. I wasted one, but oh well, I'm back to full.
Also,
I think I
now that
remember with
Zale is back to normal,
Why do I have an illusion of a pink elephant? What the fuck are pink elephants doing? I did not cast that.
I don't know. I have not a clue.
You were talking about how you saw the pink elephant in the caves earlier, and you
Okay,
wanted to
so
catch
no,
it with
I'm
me for
modifying
gold.
what I said earlier. You didn't poison me, you drugged me. And that's not funny. Do not do it again.
Oh
We
my
did
God.
not drug you.
I'm a healer, not a madman.
Where are my weapons?
As funny as it would have been, we didn't drug you.
Zale
Yeah,
will
it's
summon his
kind of
pact blade.
counter-progressive, you know, to us getting out here and uncursed.
And
now.
on that, where in the 9 L's are we right now? I do not recognize this place.
Oh yeah, we have to remind him
And-
where he is. He got drunk when we were probably talking about it.
We're under the city inside of a cave system, going kill a person named the King in Copper King of
What do
Copper.
you know of the Red
So
Wizard?
whoever this Coppery King thing is, he's down here and we've got to kill him.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
King in Copper. He was a former Red Wizard of Thay turned into a Lich.
Well, did you a Lich?
Yes, and former Red Wizard
God.
of Thay.
Oh, I hate Liches.
And I hate Red Wizards.
Zim, I sent you a PM.
One moment.
And I enjoy living.
Also, why do you all look so bedraggled? Like,
Spells back from a shot.
Tayto, if you got your belt tied, well, never mind. I don't want to know what you get up to.
Anyways, your belt is still broken and your pants.
Well,
are still
no,
low.
he fixed it. He would have tied the two straps together because they don't really have a buckle or anything, you know?
Fair.
I got an arrow through my thigh. Eat me.
You're healed up, technically, aren't you?
Yeah, but
That doesn't mean
I'm
that the
telling
belt
that to
repairs
Zale.
itself.
Fair. You have battle scars. They're nice. I love battle scars. Let me see yours again. Remove your pants.
oh yeah, this will be a scar, all right. It went right through me.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, Zale, me and Teo may or may not be related. Most likely may. Are.
I honestly did not want to know, but I'm assuming that whatever that bony thing is, it's friendly-ish.
Who was the one that saw the pink elephant?
Tayto just immediately points at Zale.
Oh, I've no memory of this.
You are the supreme chosen one.
No, I refuse the possession. Give it to someone else.
I'll take it.
Remember, it is attracted to those who eat upon the arcane thistle. It
Right,
grows
so
upon
don't eat
the
nothing
walls of the
down there.
cave. It could help you on your quest for the king in the teapot.
Copper.
Yes! That's what I said. You need to listen more carefully.
Yes, sir.
Oh no, we've all disappeared. The party's set again. Game over.
Do each of you still have your brick?
Yep.
What? It's just a chunk of stone. I'm not carrying that.
No, it is an arcane sigil stone.
Right, so what you're saying is I've got to lug this thing to gods nowhere.
Yes, you keep it with you, so
No.
that I may forge you an ultimate weapon.
Wait, what sort of weapon are we talking about here?
It is a spell that I have learned, and these are needed as the components.
Cool.
Have you
So you're
all had
saying
enough
if we take
sausage?
all of this someplace, you'll give us something nice and shiny for it. That's what I'm getting out of this.
That is correct.
Right, alright then. Then let's do this. Right.
Please, does anyone have any water?
No, afraid I'm right out of it.
I do. Like, I'm pretty sure I have something full of water. Hold on.
I would
Tayto
Hope
give
you
those-
all have at least a water skin.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have a water skin.
Oh, no, sure, I've got this.
Yes, I do.
What have I got? A bottle of. Is this Dragonfire Ale? Oh. No, that's good stuff.
Oh! Don't drink.
And I'm pretty sure I could get 50 gold for this back in Mullmaster if I can make it that far.
As you are looking at it,
Actually, quick question.
But
Will
no, on the other hand, this is right good stuff. I've had a taste for this in my youth. I might keep it.
Tayto gives his water skin to the old man ghost.
Question.
Okay, hold on. Zale,
Hmm.
as you are looking at it, give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Because, oh yes, he can do that.
Can he though?
You feel a
Technically, he
very
can.
strong urge to drink from it.
Nah, we'll keep this. Not now.
Incredibly strong.
It looks good, but well, maybe just a sip.
Is anybody gonna stop him?
Please.
Elysian
No.
would quickly run up to try and grab the dragon fire.
Hey, this is mine. Get your own bottle.
That does break you out of your little
I said it's
daze.
just the time. If we've got to fight, oh God, it's a lich.
No
Right,
drinking on the job, Zale.
No, that's wrong. No,
100% sure. I'm pretty sure you drunk something like that before you shrunk and lost all of your memories from the moment we were on the bar until now.
Nah, I don't drink strong stuff. Not when we're out someplace. Right.
Anyways,
So carry the brick someplace, and we get something expensive for it. I like this.
Ray, you gonna add anything more?
Yeah, did someone give him water?
Tayto
Tayto
did.
did.
Oh, thank you very much for that. I've been thirsty for 500 years. Your kindness is most generously appreciated.
Tayto just gives a silent thumbs up. He has given up trying to put reason into this at this point.
Why give
Ow.
reason to anything, really?
Silence! There is information that I would like to bestow upon you for the next room. Up ahead
So
is
if we
Oz.
give you crackers,
is Oz-
that means there's price to go back.
Up ahead in the next chamber is the King and Copper's lieutenant, Oswald, a vampire. You must be very careful with him. He has a most unorthodox instrument, an organ that helps him control his foul minions. Unfortunately, I am unable to assist you up ahead, as, like I have said, interference will nullify my powers.
Question number 2. So
Yes.
giving you water made you younger?
No, this is how I always sound. My voice has just been dry for 500 years. You ever been dehydrated? It makes you crazy.
But you
So he wasn't old this entire time. He was just.
Oh no, he still looks very old.
Oh, okay.
This is just another one of my arcane abilities.
Okay.
What do we do with these stones after we kill the lieutenant?
You ought to continue to burden them, as I cannot in this ethereal form.
I don't know.
I will let you know when the time is right. Now, if you excuse me, the dehydration of 500 years is kicking in again.
Anyone got more water?
No, it's okay.
Oh, it's back.
Who's back? Jimmy, is that you?
Oh god.
Oh, sausages.
Yeah, have some.
Oh, thank you for your kindness.
And as he goes to take one, his hand goes through it, And him, the fire, and remaining sausages just fade into dust.
Full health, full sausage.
So there is
suddenly feel
another.
very hungry.
There's another entrance on the other side of the chasm. Another path leading out of this area.
Right, so that was something about a vampire, yeah?
Yeah.
I'll go on ahead and scout things out. Somebody want to carry my stone for me? I'll kind of sneak and lug that thing around at the same time.
I can enlarge myself again and carry it.
Do we really want another enlarged set?
Tayto, you won't
Tayto
be
did
able to
shit.
fit through the hallway if you do enlarge
Okay,
yourself.
never mind.
Well, I mean, you could probably crawl through, but...
Well, I mean, on the other hand, if it's just well, is it another room, or sorry, is it another room, or is it a passage leading forward?
It is a passage.
Right, so I can go ahead and see if we've got something dangerous along the way, but I can't do that and carry the stone. Any offers to lug it around for me?
And how heavy is that stone?
Heavy.
These stones are about 80 pounds apiece.
Oh, I could carry that.
Let's see how much weight I...
Why'd I need a strength check then?
80 pounds, not 8.
80. Dude, 80.
80.
Yeah, I'm currently
Yeah.
at wow, my maximum is at 190.
Tato, your carrying weight is already nearly at max. This would put you over, and you'd be considered encumbered.
If Zale picks one up, he is over, so.
Why do you need a giant stone again?
Why did I think it was a lot bigger? I don't know. They're magic rocks. They're a component to a really powerful spell, I think.
So anyways, are we going to continue? Let's get going, please.
Fine, if no one wants to take him, then.
I can't pick up a rock or else I'd be over encumbered, and you don't want me over encumbered.
Well, everybody has to pick up a rock, but they can't pick up 2.
Yeah, we're gonna be encumbered for a while.
Since nobody's taking it, I assume you would like a strength check.
I'm just going to move on for now.
Good, because they have a -1 to strength. That said, watching out for the entrance to another cavern as we get on the hall, Zale would like to scout it out.
Ooh, we lost...
A ninja, yes. And return.
You said you were if you disappeared, not you were going to.
Cut off halfway in that sentence, so I don't know what you said.
Same.
Sometimes the auto sensitivity thing is really poor. Anyways, you show that you're in the voice chat. I don't know if you can hear us, Cupcake.
Can you hear me? I can hear you again.
Yes, we can.
Yes.
Okay, I lost you for a second, so...
Okay, proceeding down the hallway again to stop and lay down his burden when we come to the actual cavern, try and sneak into it.
As you are walking along the hallway, you begin to hear faint sounds of a haunting tune.
Haunting.
Music is being played, though the notes sound off. Not quite proper for any instrument that you can recognize.
As a man who had to play once in the drill armies and the army, I must admit that this playing is quite horrible. Or quite awful.
I think I know what this is, and it is gloriously awful.
And I just realized I never saved it on... Oh, wait, I can share it this way. One moment. Let me open it up. And I'll wait a moment to actually share it with all of you because, well, I've got to describe the scene. set the mood, if you will.
Oh, here, I'll give you a stealth for Zale moving in.
All right. Entering this final chamber, you find a raised section of earth surrounded by the chasm. Above you on the ceiling is a bird's eye view of the city of Holberg above. Swarming from the sewers throughout the city are undead, the guard fighting desperately to protect the townsfolk. As you watch, the image spans across the Moonsea to Molemaster, where a similar scene is visible. A shimmering purple bubble is surrounding the city, similar to the one around Holberg, as the view moves in on the city itself. The guards here are disorganized and fighting in small groups against the mass of undead. The attack appears to have only just begun, but there are far more corpses in Molemaster than you'd expect. Sitting
no,
atop
they're
the
doing
dais...
Go ahead.
Sitting atop the dais, you see... Zale, you see a familiar figure. Recognizing it as Oswald, the one who assisted you in Molemaster with disposing of the High Blade.
Aha! Now seem to have been open to find you again.
He is
He will go back.
He is standing before an organ. Specifically, the Furry organ. Yes.
Are you telling me that Oswald, that guy that Bulash was with in the last session,
Yes,
or the last, that guy's a vampire?
he is now.
Okay, cool.
Dova, this is your cue.
Where's Bulash then?
Do I even see him enter?
You are
Because I'm
innately
playing
aware that they have entered.
I can smell their blood on the wind.
Here is the new map, by the way, guys. I suppose I should share that.
As I'm playing, I kind of just look idly around the room and start to speak. When I was young, I had a teacher who told me I would be worthless. That my antics in the classroom would lead me to nothing but a life of squalor. But sitting here, looking back on it, I can't help but realize...
He was right.
No.
Sorry.
As you speak up, Azeroth, you suddenly find your mouth closing. With a wave of a hand from Oswald on the platform.
Hey, watch out! That was the dick I was talking about earlier.
Nice.
And I can't help but think back, even over that small interruption, how wrong she was and how satisfied I was when I stabbed her with a sharpened ruler.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't help but think ahead to where I'll be even more satisfied as I ascend to the right-hand side of the King in Copper. A small door, a small gate to overcome, to unlock. The key to which lies within each of your rib cages. And with this divine tool I shall split them open. I would like to attack.
You have more to describe before you do.
Fair enough.
In just a moment, because I've got to remedy a problem here. There you go, Azai. There you go.
I mean, I can monologue for longer.
Oh yeah, go, keep going.
So these are actually called Furbies, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, they
Oh
are.
no,
Strange
that
thing.
organ.
Did
On their own, they might be cute by some. Beneath the small fuzzy fur, I do believe that I have made them a little bit better. Gnashing teeth and sharpened bits of bone.
I did send you some stuff to mention as well. It'll lead into the next part.
Yeah. Oh, right. I really thank you for your assistance, Zale. Our work inside that palace, inside the splendorous home, was instrumental in my master's conjuring of a few allies for our cause. And because of all that, and your rather short-sighted need for trinkets, the entire countryside, no, dare I say, this entire continent is now being conquered.
Which one is he?
What do you mean?
Is he on the Furby organ right now?
He is standing right in front of it. There are multiple Furbies swarming around him. But yes.
Okay, can I interrupt his monologuing with a silence spell right on the organ?
No.
Damn it.
As soon as you begin to speak to cast the spell, he waves his hand and your mouth seals up.
I didn't cast anything yet. I asked if I could.
Well, prior to that occurring, you would assume that you could, but upon attempting, you would realize that you couldn't.
Oh.
Yeah.
So no spell slot wasted, but no casting either.
Go ahead, Dova.
And with the summoning of our allies, I would like to thank you personally as our legions march across the land as my liege, King in Copper, Lord Aesperos, takes dominion over this land and all who lie within it. Well, you, of course, won't be able to witness that. Or perhaps you would. In some twisted abomination of a shell. Perhaps I won't kill you after all. Perhaps I'll turn you into one of these scuttering minions as I pet one of the Furbies.
I have a question. Can I shoot him now?
You may attempt.
Because I'm tired of this monologuing. He's not on the combat tracker.
Roll it in the chat.
Okay.
That said, with the length of this
Oh
monologuing,
god damn it.
can Zale advance a little further?
You may, just a little bit. as you do shoot, it does seem to fly directly at him, but is easily deflected by one of the Furbies surrounding him.
Such zeal. Oh, yes, I believe your soul will do much service for my lord, for I as well.
As he is speaking, more skeletons begin to scramble up from the chasm surrounding the platform. And there's the last one. For now. So, Zale, you can't go that far ahead.
I would have been in ahead of the group in the room, but that's fine. So far as he is aware, he is still stealthed, so he will not be answering any accusations. Correct or otherwise.
As Oswald is speaking, your eyes are all drawn to the ceiling above. The view shifts, this time zooming in close. A shadowy form appearing similar to Azeroth with black horns on his forehead and wings of shadow leads a charge of skeletons into the orphanage you all helped build. It moves quickly to a view of a twisted but beautiful Shenzi with 6 arms and the lower half of her body replaced with a long serpentine tail, cackling as lightning is sprayed at a group of soldiers and Mole Master, their bodies being reduced to ash. Next comes Tayto, a black furred shape with hooves and 4 horns sticking out of his jaw, with 2 more from the cheekbones, and tiny feathered wings on his back, swimming onto the docks at the head of a force of zombie sailors. Next, it zooms over to the Tower of the Blade, where Zale, dozens of spikes coming from his hunched back and vicious claws at the ends of his paws, is casually walking through the gates and into the tower itself as undead minions spread through the ground, spreading death. The ceiling rushes back to a view of Holberg. Elysian and a small group of ghouls are infiltrating Griffin Watch Keep. Then over to the gates of Holberg, where a black-furred Nym with a twisted symbol on his forehead and insect-like wings on his back is leaping at a defenseless townsfolk, undead animals stampeding into the city behind him. Finally, it comes back to a ledge overlooking Holberg. A gaunt-skinned skeleton of a creature stands there, looking over the Moonsea. Copper bands with red glowing runes adorn its forearms. A few wispy strands of silver hair are all that is left atop its head. It is robed in fine, if uncared for, red robes, typical of a Wizard of Thay. As the ceiling looks upon him, the King in Copper looks down at you. The skin already stretched tight over his skull is stretched up in a cruel smile, revealing darkened teeth.
Tayto moons him.
What?
Tayto moons him.
Wait, when did we build the orphanage?
After we sued Milt, didn't he? We built an
And for the record, some of us were against this needless expenditure.
Okay, yeah.
Raging fiery orbs burn in its eye sockets as you can feel its hatred, malevolence, and insanity through the vision above you. He waves a hand and you all feel somehow weaker as Oswald begins to play on the organ in the center, and you are attacked.
Well, playing Furby, so of course we're all weakened.
We do have an ethereal influence.
Can we get a long rest, please, for my...
We don't need one.
The advantage of the Warlock. Everything restores on a short rest.
Oh, I didn't know that. See, thank you.
But we only get 2 spells at level 3, which is where I'm at, so, I mean...
That's what I mean.
Azeroth, you do not regain any spells.
Oh, well, see, then we're all fucked. Good job.
I will grant you one spell slot, you and anyone else who used one. From the sausages, you will regain one spell slot per level. Meaning, like, one level 3, one level 2, and one level 1.
Okay, I guess that's better than before. We're not as fucked, but we may be.
Azai has turned all of the skeletons into large, grotesque Furbies.
Hell yeah.
Horrendously stretched out. Their haunting screeches begin as the swarms of Furbies in front of you begin to approach. And the skeletal Furbies nearby also attack. And unfortunately, that is all that we have time for this week.
Tune in next week. When I grow horns.
And apparently we all get corrupted. Unless we kill everything in front of us. We're killing everything in front of us.
Thank you for joining us, Dova and Ray. I do hope you guys come back. I tried to get it into one session, but unfortunately sometimes
Pink elephant.
Yeah, I'll be here next Friday.
Awesome.
Should be able to.
Take out my aggressions on the other party.
In the meantime, all of you watching, all of my viewers, thank you all so much for your support. I really appreciate it. We had a great stream today. I was really happy to see you all active in the chat. Just thank you very much for all of the support.
Thank you for the support.
I myself will be back in about just a few minutes. I'm going to be streaming some Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle. I do hope you guys stick around for that. Otherwise, thank you all so much for joining. Remember to follow and subscribe to the channel if you can. It helps out a lot. We do also have a Patreon at patreon.com/ZGFgaming. There are links to it in the description. You can also run the ! support command to see some more. If you run the social command, you'll also see where you can find us on Discord, Twitter, and Telegram. Otherwise, thanks for joining, and I bid you all adieu.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
See you.
Bye.
Yes, the Furbies are watching and waiting.